everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to
A podcast will save this relationship. I am Sarah, she/her.
I am Josh, space, he Jack.
He jacked him. He jacked him.
I'm Josh, space,
He jacked
him. And on today's podcast, we talked about Sinners and read Reddit stories.
It was really good.
It was a fun one.
I fucking love Sinners.
Sinners was such
so
a good movie. Yeah. No, it was a fun time talking about it. It was a fun time watching it. Yeah.
I hope we did it there was definitely a lot of themes that we probably missed some.
Yeah.
Because it's such a
dense,
compact movie. There's so much. Like, you gotta watch it multiple times, I feel like, too.
Yeah.
There's so much to it.
Which, if you want a spoiler-free review, it's good. And if you want a spoiler review, that'll be down in the description, the timestamps. Yeah. So if you want to skip that again, let's go to the Reddit segment. It's all timestamps are down below.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the gosh darn bell, raise 5 stars on Apple and Spotify podcasts, hype the video, share the video, leave a Reddit comment when someone's like, hey, I need a new podcast to listen to. What is it? Hype the podcast, share the podcast. Check out our Patreon, Buy Me a Coffee, those websites, APWSTR. Merch tables down below. Merch store is down below.
Merch table? There's a whole table down there.
Merch table in the back.
Yeah.
And don't forget to check out our merch on our merch website, as well as the mutual aid links on our link tree.
Yeah.
Enjoy the episode. We'll see you all there. I don't know how long this is taken. Because our cameras don't have the time anymore.
Who gives a shit?
Who gives a shit?
We could record forever, baby.
We literally could, yeah.
That sucks, actually. Fuck.
There's no limit now. We're in a new frontier of recording directly to a computer that has more than 64 gigabytes of storage.
Oh, no. That's really bad.
Although we are going to run through that storage real quick.
Okay, well.
Patreon.com, APWSTR. Have you seen how much SSDs are?
They're pretty, yeah.
God damn it. How you doing, Sarah?
I'm doing good, Joshua. Are you excited for Good Media August?
I am very excited. It's Good Media August. We're officially in it.
We're in Good Media August.
And I'm so happy that we're in it because...
It's nice.
We've
done shit separately for a long time.
And now we're coming together in a good union of, like, media discussion, you know?
Yeah, you know?
Like, you brought like good shit. As in, you had like fan fictions that were well written and we got to talk about.
Right.
And then I'm bringing movies over, but not bad movies.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So now it's good movies.
Yeah, we figured, And
I'm going to be honest, I've been liking watching films lately.
Really?
It's really weird for me.
Are you coming around to movies?
A little bit.
Shit, dude.
You know? Well, it's like, I don't know.
I'm so sorry that I've Stockholm syndromed you into liking movies.
I like that there's an art medium. I think my like for people getting together and liking an art medium a lot is stronger than my hatred of movies, I guess. You know, it's like, do I wish a little bit that they had chosen literally any other format? Yes. However, I mean, I don't know. If everyone's liking it, there's probably a good reason.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree with that.
I really am trying to challenge my, like, not like other girls' isolationist tendencies that I had when I was a teen. You know, when everybody was really into, like, Justin Bieber and One Direction.
Yeah.
I was definitely one of those people that's like, ew. Disgusting. I like The Cure. And it's like, all right. Performative ass.
Yeah, virtue signaling goth, like fucking.
Yeah. So now, I don't know. Now I like to be like, okay, well, if everybody's really into this thing, I don't want to miss the boat.
Well, I will say, I guess like the content creators we watch are very much into movies.
Yeah, people I respect, I guess, are really into it. And I'm not like, oh, I want to be like a film buff.
You don't want to be Greg Turkington?
No, I don't want to watch like. I want to watch what I want to watch. I think that's also part of why I think I was performative, was I want to watch what I like.
Yeah.
But I think now I have as I've grown older, I'm humble enough to be like, well, maybe I would like it.
Yeah.
how do I know I wouldn't like it?
You like giving it a shot? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give stuff a shot and then I'll give my honest opinion. You know what I mean?
I agree with that.
Which I think is the healthy way of dealing with it, rather than just going with the flow, and also rather than just not going with the flow.
Yeah, just not acknowledging it and just leaving this entire thing on the table.
Yeah, you know? So we finally watched Sinners.
We watched Sinners. I believe this was recommended to us.
It was fucking fantastic.
It was really fucking good.
I am honestly...
I loved it.
I mean, I'm not like shocked because I know everybody was like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
I know I did see, because we're very late to Sinners.
Yeah, this movie's been out for more than a year, I believe. Yeah.
But I know it went through the whole film Twitter cycle of everybody really loves it, and then like 3 months later everybody was like, it's overrated. And I really don't see how. I mean, we just watched it, so maybe we'll have
maybe
that
in 3
cycle.
months later on this podcast we're gonna be like, man, remember that piece of shit movie Sinners?
But it just seems so like, I kind of don't believe that people calling it a piece of shit watched the movie, if that makes sense.
Do you think it's like some weird psyop? Like, conspiracy theory? Like, it's maybe like, okay, I like racism, I think does play in it.
Yes, I do.
But I think it's psyop by the movie studios to be like, this is why we can't give directors full access and full cut, final cut privileges, you know?
I wonder,
Yeah.
Because you did talk, that information I didn't know. We both brought outside information to this film.
And I'm not entirely sure of all the details with this, but this is a rare occasion. It feels rare because, you know, a lot of the studio shit nowadays is like you know, like a Marvel where it's like there's 100 people guaranteed making micro adjustments for the common folk, you know, to try and have a wide appeal. I believe that Ryan Coogler, who directed it, got, I think, a profit deal, like some sort of percentage profit, as well as final cut privileges.
Yeah.
Like that was given to him before, like, I think that was in the contract, and then he made the movie.
That's fucking cool.
So I believe this is like 100% like his vision.
Which is sick.
Yeah.
Considering the choices that he made in the film. Like, I mean, I talk a lot about choices that, like, fan fiction, you know, makes.
Yeah.
But in film, especially lately, I feel like a lot of things have gotten very literal because of the whole Netflixification of you have to say things like 6 times so that people on their phone look up at the screen.
And they're like, oh, okay, makes sense. And then go back on their phone. Yeah.
And I think I talked a lot about choices last week about the back rooms. And I think it is nice to see films, art in general, making very strong choices.
Yeah.
It just feels nice.
Yeah.
To feel like, as an audience, I'm being respected as like a thinking adult.
Like, yeah, I like a movie that assumes I'm watching it.
Yeah, yes.
You know, it's kind of weird.
That's nice.
That I even have to say that. Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, go ahead.
No, yeah. So if I'm not mistaken, he had a pretty big creative control over it, especially if he had final cut privileges, which means, for those of you who don't know, on the off chance, whatever went out to theaters was he had to approve it.
Which I mean, I will say, I don't think I knew when you said final cut.
Yeah, like
I
believe,
assumed.
Yeah, like he had the final cut of it, so like the studio couldn't meddle with it to like make it
put a subway in there.
Put a
subway in
put the Pinkertons in there,
era
actually.
Mississippi. Yeah.
Let's get a Pinkerton sponsorship.
Let's get Pinkertons in there.
Yeah.
Why not?
Anyway, we can get the U.S. military industrial complex in on this.
Can you put a Nestle factory in the background?
Yeah. Show them, hey, dude, there's this cool new thing called water pumps. And yeah, you know, like just some like weird bullshit.
Can you put some like a libertarian in there?
Yeah.
Just for us, for the Nestle company?
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks.
But no, they did not have as much of a say, I believe, as normal. And I believe he wrote and directed it. So it's like his idea and vision from like page to actual movie.
Yeah.
I love this movie.
I really loved it.
I really enjoy it's so weird to be like I enjoy watching a real movie, but like
it is though. Like it's nice.
Like
even the back rooms. Like I really like the back rooms. But
I would call the back rooms a real movie.
Yes, I do think the back rooms is a real movie. But there are parts of it that I'm like, this is like a YouTube series made into a movie.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Know what I mean?
Whereas this feels like
a movie.
Yeah, like a bunch of people that were very well experienced from other projects kind of brought their own thing.
Yeah.
from like, and like, you know, like I'll give shit to Marvel, but like, you know, Ryan Coogler has been like done Black Panther and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like he's what is it? Oh, Ludwig Göransson doing the music.
Community
Stay winning.
Yeah, Community Stay Winning. Because Ludwig Göransson made a lot of the original music for Community.
Yeah, and then we'll go on to do like a bunch of music for like what is it? What's the Christopher Nolan one that's about the bomb?
Oh yeah, he did Oppenheimer.
He did Oppie. And he probably did like Dunkirk and shit too. And I believe he also he might have done Black Panther also. I wouldn't be surprised. Like it seems like it feels nice seeing like because every shot in this movie I feel like was beautiful.
Fucking fantastic.
And I actually kind of enjoyed the frame ratio changing every once in a while. I believe when it changed, it was for the better.
Yeah.
I do kind of wish a little bit like, could have this whole thing been in IMAX / 16:9 at the very least was a copy we had.
Yeah, but it makes a point.
Yeah.
Because it is like a sort of the sort of spiritual theme of the physical versus the metaphysical.
Yeah.
And then the twins. And then there's a lot of a duality throughout the entire movie, so it would make sense they would play with the frame. Like, it works with the theme.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
I was just shocked from a story perspective, as well as visually representing these themes, how many themes there were, and how it took a very nuanced topic of, like, assimilation into whiteness and described it so well, and also made a stand about it.
Yeah, and was like, hey, actually, fuck this.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah, and I really, it's like, oh my God.
I don't know. I was shocked at the because I had only really interacted with this movie through the discourse on Twitter. Back when I was on Twitter. And I really don't understand a lot of it now going back. I probably would have to reread it, but I'm not going to do that to myself.
Yeah, why do self-harm? Yeah.
I drank a little bit in my early 20s, and I want to keep as many brain cells I have left before they all atrophy just of dementia and Alzheimer's, maybe. Just my horrible inbred genes. Anyway, whatever. But no, I would like...
I don't know where any of that came from, but
I just went down a Tim Heidecker rabbit, I
think so.
Rabbit hole, kind of. I just wanted to continue. I just wanted to layer it. I just wanted to layer the joke.
Adding to the lore, yeah.
Yeah. I don't even think maybe I am. I don't know. Fuck it. I don't even know. Probably.
Anyway, speaking of things that are between you and your God, Sarah, I
was just shocked at how many people are interacting with this film as if the film is talking to white people. Like, that made me, like, looking back, I was like, wow, that's really dumb. I was like, I could watch this movie, and definitely the movie made explicit choices. Like, I was talking to a friend who is, he's half black, half Cuban. And I was talking with him, and I was talking about Sinners. I was like, dude, Sinners is so fucking good. I just watched it. I was mostly talking about why the fuck is there so much pussy eating in this movie.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, fucking, speaking of eating pussy, why is there so much pussy in Sinners?
Yeah.
Just because I assumed everyone else in my life has watched it. And he was like, oh, I don't know, I haven't seen it. And I was like, oh, damn, it's really good. And he goes, I just feel like it's not for me. I was like, dog, I feel like it is for you. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, I was like, no, I mean, like, I think the movie definitely is for everyone. Like,
yes,
it makes multiple points throughout the film to be like, this is to be a movie that is widely, like, that is a well-liked movie.
Well liked, and I will say, I believe had like a wide release and like made its money back.
Yeah, like a lot of the business decisions and the technical decisions are definitely made to be accessible.
Yeah.
Do I think that the movie is talking to everybody? No, I don't think the movie is talking to the dominant culture.
White people?
That it is assimilating into. I think the movie is talking to. And I think very specifically in America too.
Yeah,
persecuted minorities in America that, for safety, feel the pressure to assimilate into whiteness.
Yes.
That's what I think this movie is. That's who I think this movie is talking to.
What am I thinking? Because this takes place in 1932 or something like that, like the 30s.
No, 32.
Yeah, like inside the 30s, and which is
it's pre-World War II, post-World War I.
Yeah,
I think,
and then also pre-Civil Rights Movement, of course, and
but post the ending of slavery.
But which the movie does make a point of like how prisons kind of are
during the time of Jim Crow and sharecropping, because one of the characters, Sammy, is the sharecropper.
Yes, yeah. But it's like it's just slavery with extra steps.
It's sort of a through line through the movie in that like Sammy has to work, pretty much all week just to get a day off.
Yeah.
And has been working for a long time, presumably, to get a day off.
Yeah.
Which I don't know the exact, like, math behind it, but I wonder if it is, like, maybe he had to buy a day off or something?
Yeah.
Or, because the concept of sharecropping, if non-Americans or people that just don't know, so slavery, obviously, they were doing work and not getting paid, is the concept of slavery, and were legally owned by plantation owners and slave owners. And then once slavery was deemed at the ending of the Civil War, it was an amendment to the Constitution that it is illegal to own slaves in America. And then to keep their slaves, slave owners said to their slaves, hey, I'm going to pay you money for doing the work that you've already done to help me out on my farm, because otherwise I can't continue to do this. But then they would pay them less money than, not enough money to live, and then they would charge them rent at a high enough amount of rent
to where they were basically forced to stay and work.
Yeah, so they were not given a livable wage, essentially.
Yeah, or like not only that too, but like they had, I don't know if you brought up Company Script or like Company Town-esque type stuff.
No, you go ahead.
Where like, because in the movie, one of the plot points, because they run a juke joint and they're trying to make money.
Yeah.
A lot of these sharecroppers only have like currency that would only be taken in by the plantation owners or the business owners or whatever.
Right.
To the point where like they have to accept it because they don't have any other type of money.
Right.
And it's because they don't have any other type of money, like they don't have the US dollar.
Yeah.
They can't use that anywhere else. It's only for that plantation or that company or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's something I really enjoy with this movie too, because they make a good point to say like prison slavery. They show prison slavery.
Yes.
They make a point to say that, even going up north, it's not, you're just kind of, you're not getting out of slavery as well. Yeah,
where it's like, what is it? It's Chicago's just Mississippi.
With buildings instead of plantations.
Yeah.
And I mean, that is something that a lot of people, either if you haven't educated yourself since, you were taught this in school, or you're from a different country and you were never taught about this, or you were told like a really like broad strokes, like slavery in America, slavery bad, and then we're not told any of the like revolutionary movements like the Civil Rights Movement and Reconstruction that happened post that, then you wouldn't know any of this stuff. But a lot of people kind of assume the North was amazing.
When in reality, no, it's
people are still racist.
Yeah.
And it just because maybe they weren't the same laws doesn't necessarily mean.
Yeah, it doesn't. Like racism did not end with slavery. It stayed alive.
Or Jim Crow.
Or Jim Crow.
Or even the Civil Rights Movement. Of course, people are still racist today. But
yeah.
I don't know. Do you remember like a couple years ago, I think after Obama was elected? And
yeah.
Yeah. Well, there was like a Colbert Report or a Daily Show segment where it was either, oh God, what's his name? John Oliver, or one of the, it was like a segment. Yeah, it was correspondent segment where they'd gone out and they were just asking people, is racism over? And it was like a group of Black Americans, and then it was a group of white Americans. And Black Americans were obviously like, of course not. Racism's alive and well in America every fucking day. And then white Americans, they were all like, yeah, racism's over. MLK was killed by the last racist.
Yeah, clearly, and that's why we now have a black president. And we're okay.
So America's totally fine. There's no racism in America.
Go back to bed, America.
Go back to bed. And it was cut in such a way where it was like such a ridiculous thing to say. But I'm positive there are white Americans that believe that.
Oh, 100%. Like, you know, especially if you're being constantly lied to about the idea that everyone's equal, which on paper, I believe everyone is equal. Like, I personally believe everyone's equal.
I think explicitly off paper.
Off paper as well.
I know what you mean, but it's like we believe in our heart that human beings are equal.
Yes.
But
there's some people who are in power and don't believe that.
Yes.
And they do everything in their power to not make that possible.
Yes. People are institutional
racism.
Yes.
Yes, that's
exists.
what the point I'm trying to make.
And and regular ass to your face racism exists too.
Yeah.
Explicit racism does exist.
Yeah.
I mean, we can see with ICE nowadays too. But not to get so far into that, I guess. Because I'll get depressed.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
But what I really like about Sinners is that it takes all that, it shows you it plain as day.
It doesn't really demonize any of the characters that aren't vampire.
KKK.
Or KKK.
I feel like it's more sympathetic to the vampires.
A little, like, thinking about it more, I agree. Yeah.
Than the KKK, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, too, yeah.
But
like
there are KKK vampires. They're demonized, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, what am I thinking? Where it's like, the brothers are, like, criminals, technically. Like, they're gangsters. Then they
work
back
for
down.
Capone.
Yeah, and, like, they move down and, like, people, like, disagree with them in their lives, but they're never, like, I disavow you, there's like a...
No, because they're trying to help the community.
Yeah, and there's also a, like you got to do what you got to do to survive.
Yeah.
And I assume, like, even in Chicago, like, that's one of the few jobs probably that you could get.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
if you're making a story about gangs, I think no longer can you make a story about gangs without incorporating some form of, like, people get into these things, into these places and these dangerous jobs, because they want to help their community in some way.
Yeah.
Or because they are failed by society writ large and need to make money.
Yeah.
Or and by help their community, I mean, like, they need to make money for their mother, or they need to, they're just not in school. They don't have anything to do.
Yeah.
And, it hasn't been impressed upon them to go the fuck to school.
Yeah.
Or, maybe they're dealing with a lot of shit, in school as well. And then they end up getting caught up in gangs. I don't know. I think the movie is very, like, this is what it's fucking like. And yeah, nobody's perfect, but it's because everybody here is disenfranchised. This entire community is disenfranchised and is being manipulated by the people in power, which in Mississippi at this time are white people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what is it? The Klan as well?
Yes.
Like the guy that sells, like, I guess spoilers obviously for the movie from this point on,
yes.
I suppose. Like, the guy that sells them the place they want to turn to the juke joint is like the admiral of the KKK or something like that, like some high position.
I don't know if he's Grand Master, but he's like Grand Admiral or something.
Yeah, something like not top, but like high
he's
up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, it's revealed eventually that there's a plan to eventually, like, show up to the juke joint and just murder everybody there.
Yeah, the reason he sold the juke joint to the brothers Smoke and Stack is because the next day they're going to open up the juke joint and murder.
Like,
well, I mean, I guess there's just, like, it's people being disenfranchised, and Smoke and Stack want to open up a juke joint to, like, make people be happy. And I think also the larger concept of it is which is also something in Reconstruction, when I think it was last year when I did that newspaper article segment about Reconstruction and civil rights movement, was inter-community, like, economy, essentially.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure there's a term that I like an actual term that I don't know because I'm ignorant, but there is essentially like I want to have a Black owned business that I can have patrons who are Black or at least not white, and they can come here and they'll pay money into me and I will give them, resources, and then, we will grow wealth. Like essentially like the capitalist
community.
dream, but for like, what if we are here not by our own free will because our ancestors were enslaved, but what if we are here and we can make the best out of what we have?
Yeah.
And then that's kind of like the concept of it, I think, is what they're trying to get to, and they're doing it by any means necessary. And the reason why they wanted to do this and why it meant so much.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, especially since like, what is it? They are very much like, what is it? And the way that both the brothers are too, and I do want to bring up also, because in part of the disenfranchisement that they go through, like they're both also military vets, or at least one of them is a military vet.
Yeah, one like the archetype of his character, Smoke, is that he's a soldier.
Yes.
And he is very like serious. So it's like Smoke is very serious, and then Stack is very like kind of goofy.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit. Or he's very charismatic, and that he's like walking around and making jokes and like talking to people.
Yeah.
He's teaching Sammy how to eat pussy.
Which it does feel like maybe, and maybe this is me projecting, but it does feel like maybe like a defense mechanism in order to survive.
For sure. Yeah.
Because like, what is it? There is a white passing character who was
Haley Steinfeld's
character, who is very much like upset with Stack because he thought, because what is it? They had a romantic relationship.
Yes.
But because she's white passing, he doesn't want to harm her by being in this interracial relationship. So he runs away as opposed to confronting real actual danger that could have occurred
if they were in an interracial relationship.
Yeah.
But then she also, I will say, like, and I think this was a big discourse about her character, which I do kind of agree that this discourse should have been had. I think the reason for her character is because she says that her dad was half Black.
Yeah.
And so she's not entirely white.
Yeah.
But she has the privilege of being white because she does look very white. And so while she does know like all of the other characters in the film, at least that are, at the juke joint and stuff, then she's still dealing with like white people are more likely to be nice to her, at least. She is like their interface, I guess, with white people,
which does come up in the movie when the Irishman and his two thralls,
the Irish vampire and the two KKK members walk up to the juke joint and try to gain entry.
Yeah. But what is it? Which to talk about that real quick. I do think it's interesting to have the vampire also be Irish, which at the time, because whiteness is such a dumb, stupid fucking thing, I believe this was still around a time where like Irish people were seen as not white.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I haven't checked into that, which maybe I should. Like, I don't know. I guess it's weird because like I'm technically Irish. You're technically Irish, I think, right?
Probably.
I don't know.
I'm a whole fucked up thing. I don't know. I don't know. If I went to Ancestry, it'd be like 1,000 colors in the pie chart. Yeah.
I don't know. I think we both identify first as white, like a white American.
Yeah.
Then like
some sort of like European nationality or like
like I think for talking with your parents, you're Polish. Irish?
That sounds about right, yeah.
But like I don't think you grew up with like Polish traditions.
God, no.
You know what I mean?
Or Irish traditions. Like maybe at best it was like St. Patrick's Day, but even then that's like all white people are doing that. That's an
Americanized thing,
yeah.
Whereas like same, like I feel like if I went to Ireland, like there are some things where I mean, I don't know if I would say I'm Irish.
No,
You know what I mean?
I get what you mean.
But because I don't want to offend people that are Irish, but I'm also like, I mean, there's some things where I could talk about it and then Irish people would connect with me on that. Like the bad luck my family has.
True. Yeah.
And a lot of Italian. I was raised in a lot of Italian traditions for sure.
Yeah.
But not a lot of American Italian traditions. Like I didn't have I didn't know panettones were things until I was an adult. And my friends were like, "Wait, but you're Italian. Shouldn't you have one of these every Christmas?" And I'm like, "I don't know what the fuck that is, dog."
Bad
None of
Italian
us ever
over
had
there.
that.
Yeah.
Why are you giving me a
fucking Italian
what is this,
over
like
there?
a fruitcake? This is a cake in a box. I don't know what this is.
None of this shit makes sense to me.
No, we didn't have money for that shit. The fuck? But I did eat like oh my god! Remember when I made those big
oh yeah, the shell things, yeah.
The cannolis, but savory, big and savory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's like that stuff I would do, but I don't know. Whatever. It's interesting because we see like the vampire is Irish. I think I also saw a lot of discourse that was about like, why are they demonizing Irish people? I don't feel like
so.
they were.
The
only I'm making up a guy to get mad at.
Yeah.
Like maybe I'm making up a straw man, but I do feel like I really don't, as a white person watching this movie, feel like it was anti-white. It did feel like it was just anti-racism.
Yeah.
Which I'm
anti-assimilation very specifically, right? Where, okay, so like if the metaphor of the vampire is assimilating to the vampire, right? And like kind of a hive mind almost.
Yeah. Or I would say like culture cannibalization. Like, yeah. Essentially, the vampire wants, which the main character, Sammy, I would say Sammy's the main character. And that Sammy is a sharecropper who
preacher's son as well.
Preacher's son who is really good at guitar, and is hired by Smoke and Stack to play at the juke joint because he's fantastic at guitar, and also he's their cousin, and they're trying to like give opportunities to people in the community, but also try and essentially like there is a level of like capitalistic manipulation about we're gonna make a lot of money.
Yeah, which there's that one scene where it's he's talking to the little girl and is like,
do you want some money? Yeah.
I'll pay you 10 cents, and she's immediately like, sure.
Yeah, I love 10 cents.
But then he's like, now hold up, we're talking money.
You have to negotiate.
Yeah.
And he teaches her how to negotiate and ends up giving her a worse deal for him, but a better deal for her.
Yeah.
Because he's trying to essentially, like, I think, honestly, in a simpler terms, the beginning of the film, Smoke and Stack, at least Smoke does, believe that capitalism is the way out.
Yeah.
And by the end of the film, no longer does he believe it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, to go back onto the point of the assimilation,
right.
My reading at the very least of it, where the Irish vampire is now bringing in other people into vampirism, right?
Right.
Because it feels like he's not forced to. I guess maybe the force is like he's hungry. Like he has to, in the vampiric way of like, you got to eat blood or whatever.
But it's more like he's hungry for good art.
Yes, because he is drawn by
Sammy's, like who has a supernatural ability to create music that like
transcends time
and
like,
cultures as well,
and like connects to like the way they described is like connecting to the past and future, which is a fucking awesome scene.
It's so sick.
Where
I was not spoiled on this scene.
Me neither.
So we both saw this for the first time.
But it's like he's performing the song, and then the voiceover again talks about, because in the beginning they talk about how the music transcends, right, life and death. In
this specific culture, I don't know exactly what culture it is. I forgot. I don't know what they said.
Yeah, but
that there are people that are so good at playing music, that it bends like the spiritual realm and the physical realm.
Yeah.
As well. So then also time and cultures and things like that.
Yeah. And that's when we have people from the past and the future are all now performing and dancing at this juke joint where it's like, you know, they have like people DJing, and then they have like ancient, like, you know, like drumming, I believe. I don't remember exactly what it was, but like from the past, Neolithic, I guess, you know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess like it's like people doing like tribal dances or some sort of ritual or something, and then as well as like other cultures, like I think there's like kabuki-esque. I don't know if it is kabuki or not, but it's like
because they also invite in
like Chinese immigrants.
Yeah, that they hire to do like they have a grocery store, so they hire the catfishing the catfish from them, and then also like they bring them in to serve like the patrons as well.
Yeah.
But they are also included in the past and future.
Yeah. And I think it makes a point because there's also like ballet at one point.
Yeah.
So it's like all the cultures. It's not even the cultures that are just there. It's everyone.
Yeah.
Which is why I say that I think Sinners is for everyone, but it's not talking to everybody.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's one of those things where it's like in that scene, the message I kind of get is music is universal.
Yeah.
And music is a huge connector.
Yeah.
Both in and out of like culture. Yeah.
And I think you could, the movie is specifically talking about music. I do think you could say art as well.
Yeah, we can go farther than that. Yeah.
Yeah. But the movie is saying
it's very music heavy. Yeah.
But then the problem with this is that in the lore of the movie, the spiritual connector
is so powerful
that it attracts evil.
Yes.
Which
is the vampire. Yeah. And I will say I was talking about it with you yesterday. There was kind of a Get Out moment for me.
Yeah.
Where it's when Stephen Root's character in Get Out is like justifying his racism to the main character, where it's like, I don't care about your race, I just want your eyes. Right. But it's like, this is in this place, it's literally only like white people taking advantage of black people, and it's about like liberal racism, you know what I mean?
Yeah, saying like, oh, I'm not being racist because I'm not being the explicit form of racism.
Yeah,
I'm just being racist in a different way.
Yeah,
in a different, maybe sometimes worse way.
In a secret second way that I'm figuring out. Yeah,
yeah.
But like the Irish vampire says, like, oh, I just love your music, and that's why I need to bring you into this
because I want you to be my thrall. Or slave.
Yes.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Because then I would have access to your stories and your music and your feelings.
Yes. Because part of being the vampire, whoever bites you, you get all of their memories.
Right.
And also, like, to the point where...
Which I loved. I love that concept. You don't see that a lot with vampires.
Because it's also, like, the movie doesn't really rely too much on jump scares. But there's a point where like he just starts speaking Chinese.
Oh yeah,
and
it
was like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
It's like, and I think
I've been too predetermined by Northern Lions Chinese arc because now it's just like, oh yeah, a white man speaking Chinese, that's normal.
But like
that's normal shit.
Yeah, but it's like very clearly this guy did not know Chinese and then Chinese person now knows Chinese, and it's like, fucking, this guy's that powerful. Like he's like,
that's crazy.
Jesus fuck, that's horrible.
What is horrible?
Well, no, it's horrible to assimilate. Don't bad faith me, motherfucker.
I think this movie is very easy to bad faith, and it's not the movie's fault because no, it's very much so. I imagine there were a lot of white people being like, "What? So it's bad to like different cultures?" And it's like, no, shut the fuck up. It's not even talking about you. Stop inserting yourself in this thing. You know what I mean?
In fact, quite honestly, I feel like I got the opposite message of it's actually cool and fun to embrace other cultures without taking from it.
Yes. I think that is the point of the movie.
Yes.
There are ways in which like we can celebrate all different cultures while also acknowledging that cultures have been disenfranchised by their oppressors.
Yeah.
And also a very large point, which is and the reason I think that the movie is specifically talking about music is because this is especially done with the music industry, especially around blues.
Yeah, which you know a lot more about blues, and I'm
a big fan of the blues, specifically of like older blues, before white people took over it.
Don't Google Elvis. Don't Google anyone that you know and love. Don't Google anyone from the 50s.
There are many instances of white people taking if you've seen Dreamgirls, there's a really good scene where they're recording their song and they're so happy because they recorded this fucking sick ass song and it's sick as hell, and then the song has been sold or stolen by a white a white band who turns it into a slow ballad where they're playing acoustic guitars on like it was like called Cadillac or something, and it just makes no sense, and people love the song from white people. And there are many concrete examples of this happening in music, like black artists all being put on one record. Where individual white artists who are similar or even lesser popularity get their own entire record.
Yes, yeah.
Or like Elvis taking many songs from many black artists and then singing it and making it popular, where the initial black artists are snubbed and don't get any of that money.
Yeah.
One of my favorites, Blue Suede Shoes. Johnny Cash toured with the guy that wrote Blue Suede Shoes, who's a black man. And after Blue Suede Shoes came out, and that's the original version. I mean, if you like any of those songs, go back and listen to the original version.
Find the original version, yeah.
They're better. They just are better.
Yeah.
Hound Dog, Big Mama Thornton.
Yeah.
She sang Hound Dog, which honestly makes more sense coming from a woman. The song makes more sense coming from a woman anyway, and then Elvis took Hound Dog and sang it.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, whoa.
Oh, you're against the progressive gay Elvis.
I mean, oh God, that actually made me so mad.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
And not at you, in just like in general. I just in general, if I continue talking about this, I'm going to get mad.
Sarah, I'm not racist. I'm liberal. Come on. Just fucking, come on.
Anyway, but no, yeah, this happens a ton in music. And I do really enjoy that they were talking about this. What was my original point?
Because we're talking about, it's important that's about music because of, blues, for example, being taken out, like...
Yeah, it's making the point that vampires are like a metaphor for cannibalizing the culture of indigenous communities, because the power that Sammy has is passed down from his indigenous culture.
Yeah.
That he doesn't know that he has, because he has been violently taken away from it by being the descendant of slaves. Like, yeah. And the slaves being ripped apart from their indigenous community, then like a lot of people that are descendants of slaves don't have a lot of like I can say, oh yeah, my family came over from the Mayflower.
Yeah, but
people that I know that are descendants of slaves don't have that.
Yeah, because they were literally forcefully taken away from their
there's no records.
Yeah.
There's none of that, and it causes generational trauma in that they are like. I mean, think about it. Medical. What if you didn't have access to like your family's medical records or things like that? Like, it would fuck you up in ways that you couldn't even imagine. So Sammy doesn't know this about himself and does this stuff, attracts the vampires. The vampires want essentially the power that Sammy has, and so they are pinpointing him. And now that it's nighttime and everybody's at the juke joint, and they've told everybody to leave. They've all been turned into vampire thralls because the vampires spread incredibly fast.
Yeah.
And now they're kind of forced with having to wait it out until sunrise, where the vampires will then all burn up and die or go away, or to where they'll be safe. So that's kind of like a big middle part of the movie, I guess.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know if I rushed through a lot of shit.
No, it's all good. But I mean, to be fair though, there's so much in here that I can understand.
I know, it's
rushing.
Hard.
Yeah.
And the movie really is a masterpiece in the economy of themes. And it really does not, I don't think there's like a wasted moment.
It did not feel 2 hours long.
No.
It felt like it was going through a lot faster. Yeah.
And I don't think there's even one point where the movie is like, is like clunky or too long or anything like that. It is perfectly succinct, and perfectly like, these are my points that I'm making about this very nuanced topic, and there you go.
Okay, to stay on the vampirism, because the movie does follow a lot of the vampiric rules that are popular in culture, where it's like they only come in when invited, or like, the garlic.
That's
or
a big thing, is the
wooden stakes. Yeah. One of the things I feel like is interesting was like the illusion of kindness, I guess, or like, like being, you know what I mean? Where it's like,
well, I mean, I don't know if that's like a vampire thing. I think it's mostly just a manipulative.
That's what I'm more trying to be. Yeah. Where it's like the manipulative nature of being like, can you please let me in?
Why can't we all be friends?
Yeah.
And it's like, that this person is trying to do harm to you.
Like the second if you left the building,
right, you
would be turned into a vampire and like be eaten. Yeah.
And because you're a nice person, you're listening to them, and they're saying, well, so, if you don't let me in, that's kind of like you're the one being racist because you're being racist to white people.
Yeah.
So really, because of the color of my skin, you won't let me into your bar?
Oh God, that's so fucking funny in that scene where like they show up playing their because he's Irish, so he's playing the Irish Celtic music.
And I really liked it. They were like, it's kind of sick. Like some of them were like, okay, this is corny, and then like some of them were like,
it's their
it's whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
So it's not like, I don't know. I really, as an Irish person that likes Irish folklore and stuff. And I mean, in an Irish ancestry, I'm not really Irish, but I didn't think they were making fun of them.
No, I don't think so either. Yeah. But I will say, like, in that scene where it's like they're still talking about it, there is that moment where the head vampire is like, oh, you won't let us in because and he points to his own, like,
because we're white. And, they try to manipulate them in that way. And everyone's like, well, they're making a point. It's like, no, not really.
And they're like, well, okay, fuck you.
Actually, no.
Yeah, please leave. Yeah. So then they just go to a log next to the place and is like, we're just going to play our music out here until you guys.
Yeah, because they don't want to leave until they get Sammy.
Yeah.
And make everybody else vampires.
Yeah.
As well. Which is where we bring back Haley Steinfeld's character, who's like, I'm white passing.
Yeah.
I'm going to go talk to them.
Well, the reason why is because once they learn that most of the sharecroppers only have company money,
right?
They're like, how the fuck are we going to make money then if we're supposed to, have a jukebox and we need actual U.S. currency to, do our shit?
Like, people are more disenfranchised than we thought, so there's no way that we can continue in 2 months, we're going to lose all of our money.
Yeah.
Meaning we can't keep this open.
So that means if these white people have actual money,
then maybe we allow white people in the juke joint. So then she's like, well, I'll go manipulate money out of white people. It's okay to manipulate white people for money. I also agree.
Fair point.
That's a fair point, yes.
But that's her undoing, though, because she
goes off by herself. And then they're like being real fucking weird to her. Like, and I will say, like, everyone in this movie is super fucking smart. Like, the second she feels like something's wrong, she's like, I'm out of here. Fuck this shit. Yeah. Well, I mean, she literally, like, the vampires also, to tell that they're vampires, they get like a glint in their eyes.
Yeah.
And so she sees this, they kind of are like, because she just lost her mother. So they're like, okay, you're feeling so much pain.
Yeah, we can maybe fix that pain for you, you know?
Yeah, we can make you feel good. And then it's, because there's also like, essentially like, I think the sinners part of it is from the sensual, there's a dichotomy between like, the priest in the beginning being like, no, like, don't do anything sensual, no alcohol, no sex.
Yeah.
None of that. And then because Sammy's like, but I want to live. He's a young man. He wants to get out and live and, live his life and play the blues and no music. You're not allowed to play music. He goes off to this juke joint and does all this. So there's sort of like an element throughout the movie where it's like, just chill, just relax.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I think there's a bad faith way to take that in alcohol bad, sex bad. Can I be honest here? Sex kind of awesome in this movie. I think those are the points of the sex scenes is, look at how rad sex is. This is a way that we connect with each other. Yeah.
And only one time is it like, oh, a vampire's being a vampire.
Right.
Oopsies.
It's once again a manipulation of like a human act.
Yes.
It's these people are disenfranchised in that they're the only way to experience these human cultural things is to go off and do it in secret. And vampires and cultural cannibalization is manipulating that by being like, come on, just do it. And then now you're in danger.
And then I guess also weirdly with the being a vampire where it's like they have to be in hiding because they can't be out during the day almost. Like there's a little, I guess, I'm now just putting that together.
Right.
Yeah. But like, what am I thinking? Yeah, because I really don't think, because I think the movie very easily could have been like music is the devil.
Yeah, absolutely.
If it was done by someone not good at making movies.
And you've been watching a lot of like, I'm a Christian propaganda films.
Yeah, there was a Josh Mansplains that we got maybe like an hour into, and then I think I just had a mental breakdown for 3 days.
Which caused good media August.
Yeah, because we needed something different. Yeah. Where it's like, because one of the movies I watched, it's this weird, it's Christian Mingle, the movie.
Yeah,
literally, don't watch it. It's not worth it.
It's bad.
But I think some people were making an argument online, which I wanted to try and take that angle of like it being a parody of whiteness.
Yeah.
Which I think in that movie, that's very much a like, oh, actually faking being Christian so bad that it's like it'll ruin all your shit.
Yeah, and Christianity is a big point in Sinners in that, we're skipping ahead when the Irish vampire, the head vampire, goes up to Sammy and is like, finally, he's going to have him in his grasp, and they're in a lake. It essentially is mimicking like a baptism.
Yeah, and then Sammy starts saying, "Our Father who art in heaven."
And the Irish vampire, which I think also, once again, any people that are like, "What the fuck? This is an anti-white movie." Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
I think this disproves that as well. The Irish vampire says, "The people who took over my dad's land said that shit to me."
Yeah.
Implying the colonization of Ireland.
Yes.
Which is, if you don't know anything about that, it might fly over your head, but it is like, oh, yeah, because vampires aren't Irish. Like, they don't, they're
more Eastern European, right?
I think they're an Eastern European cryptid, essentially.
Yeah.
So like this vampire had to have been turned at some point, Yes. He's not the beginning of all vampirism. He's the beginning of vampirism in Mississippi.
Yeah, and it's one of those things too where it's like it feels like, now thinking about it, it's like his autonomy was taken away from him in the past. So now
he's taking autonomy away from others.
Yeah, now that he's free from, like, if he was a thrall to someone else, if he's freed from that.
Which is a perfect metaphor for American racism, and also the white supremacist dog whistle of, well, there were Irish slaves too.
Yeah, or like indentured servants,
Well, and not just American slavery. Why are we only talking about American slavery? There are Irish slaves too.
Sorry. I'm just getting so mad.
It is really dumb. And then you find out they're a white supremacist and you're like, no shit.
Oh, weird.
Shit. Whoa. Oh my God.
So what you're saying is the real villain is being Irish in this movie? Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
It's always, that's always the case.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just now thinking of the Onion newspaper for July where it's like America's still alive despite existence of the Irish.
That's so fucking funny.
So funny. Sorry.
Anyway. But no, yeah, in it kind of reveals like, the vampire committing harm and murder is also a victim of colonization and oppression. Does it matter? No, because
he's still doing it. Yeah. You can't just fucking say hurt people, guys.
The villain of the movie, yes, exactly. Because there are so many movies where the bad guy is got some shit going on, but the movie doesn't say anything further than that's why.
Yeah.
Look, now I'm deep. Look, that's why he has trauma.
Actually, it's justified now. Now that I think about it.
But Sinners is masterful in that it takes a stance about that's This
That's
is
still
exactly
bad. It's the same thing.
It's also the embodiment of evil, is committing harm onto others.
Yes.
Regardless
That's
of
an
what your
actual
background
like
is.
fucking sin. Yeah.
Yes. It's you think you're sinning because you're drinking and having sex.
And
This
having
is
fun
sin.
and connecting to your culture.
Yeah.
Sinning is the bastardization
Yes.
of someone coming in bastardizing your culture and then having the audacity to be like, you're gonna fucking love this.
Well, yeah. And so then we were talking about that as well, where it's like the vampires, at least the vampire is making a argument, as well as when Stack gets turned.
Yeah.
He's making an argument as well. And that's when they reveal that the KKK was going to show up anyway.
Yeah, because the guy that sold him the sawmill that they turned to a juke joint is one of the heads in the area of the KKK. So they were going to come in because the first two people that he turns are the like son-in-law or like related to that guy. And they're in the clan.
Yeah.
Which we do get the shot where like the Irishman does see that. And it's a little bit like...
Yeah, like he shows up and he's like, I'm not even interested in any of this shit.
Yeah.
I just want to have culture and music and have vampire thralls.
Yeah.
I'm just hungry.
Yeah.
You know, like he's whatever.
The real villain, hunger. Yeah.
Hunger. Well, I mean, I think also if you want to get really, really into that, there is like is there a need, you know, for human, like the human condition? Is there a need for human beings to do harm to each other? And that if there wasn't one, like, is it all these man-made systems' fault, like capitalism, or is there something inherent unto us that we have to do harm?
Which and I think in that scene it does feel like I feel like it's all man-made in my own personal.
That's what I believe as well.
And I think the movie kind of makes a point of that too, because since this vampire's white passing, because he's white,
he is white.
Yeah,
I think he is like probably a very like a incredibly like from olden times Irish person.
Yeah. But like the two people that are part of the clan, they are accepting of him and invite him into the house to take care of him because he seems like, you know, banged up or whatever.
He comes upon the clan members and he says, I'm being chased by Native Americans and indigenous people.
Yeah.
Which I believe are the Choctaw. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it is, but you can double check if you want. And they are coming after him. So either he's been burned by just like being in the sunlight, or they've set fire to him, and you know they're saying like, oh, so he's appealing to their racism by being like, oh, not white people. I'm a persecuted white man.
Yeah.
Please help me.
Classic, you know?
Yeah. And so they take him in because of that. And then the indigenous people, the Choctaw, they leave.
Yeah. Which is Choctaw. You remember correctly. Yeah.
Because I think they only said it like twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that, like, you know, it's one of those things, I guess, in the argument that, you know, this racism is man-made, like the evil was actually invited in, but you trusted them because you have a perception that white people are somehow superior to indigenous people who are actually trying to help you. And then meanwhile, like while you're dealing with this indigenous person, your husband's getting fucking murdered in the back
and turned into a vampire. Thrall,
yeah.
And essentially it is really interesting because I think it makes a point to say like indigenous people know about this stuff.
Yeah.
You don't.
Which I will say, yeah, like I do want to commend the movie too for like taking the spiritual angle, but not like it took it seriously.
Yeah.
Well,
and I think there's a lot of because my family's from Louisiana, and there's a lot of shit that you shouldn't be messing with. I mean, you know, I don't know. At least in my experience, white people from southern areas like Louisiana know not to mess with shit like that, at least. Or at least to respect it like it's an actual religion, because it is.
Yeah.
And I think also moving here, like I had a lot of friends who are like Haitian, and they would tell me stories about their like different, like Haitian vampires are a different thing, which they're not called vampires, I think. And throughout the movie too, I don't know what if it is, I don't know what culture
it's like kind of like basing the
Annie is from. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they do say that she's from Louisiana. I'm not going to assume that it's voodoo or anything like that because that's a very specific thing.
Yeah.
Or
also,
Cajun
I do feel
or
like,
something.
I feel like for us white folk, I feel like we will always go back to fucking like people will racistly will be like, oh, it's voodoo, and then just move on.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I just kind of accept that it's something that if you know, you
it's
know.
real. It's in the movie. It's real, and you know it. Yeah.
I assume that they're doing their research about it. You know.
The one area where they were like, let's phone it in.
Let's do some different shit.
Just make a necklace. Who cares?
Well, you know, at least it didn't look like the Spirit Halloween version of whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it looked legitimate and real, at least to me.
Yeah.
And so it's like, oh, okay, they're taking this stuff seriously, and which is nice.
Yes.
But yeah, I don't know. I think the point of that also, I like the mixing of the cultures as well, because like. For a movie that is about, to me, at least, assimilation into whiteness, the upholding of other cultures is done so stinking well. It's done so freaking well that it shows that it's like, no, I'm not saying, you know, we should separate but equal ourselves.
No, that's crazy.
That's crazy. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that we can appreciate everybody.
Yeah.
While also not giving up ourselves. Cultural roots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I will say too, I'm happy that it's, you know, Sammy literally holds on to it till the very end.
Yes.
Like there's because after all this he escapes and he's driving back to the
church. Yeah.
Yeah. And he's holding his guitar and his dad is like, let go of the guitar.
Yeah.
Even though, and again, we're still in spoiler territory, but like he used the guitar because the guitar to fucking slice open the vampire.
Sick, dude.
Where like he hits him in the head and like I believe the thing on the guitar is silver.
Well, I don't know.
Or something.
Because in my mind, because I know a bit about this as well, because I play guitar and I've wanted one of these for a long time. But maybe it is silver. Usually they're like steel resonant guitars is what he has.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know if steel is like a vampiric. I don't know if silver is, because I know silver bullets are for werewolves, but I don't know if silver in general is like an anti.
Yeah, I guess it could just be just a sharp, because I mean, he doesn't really seem like he seems hurt by it, but it's not like
there's smoke coming out of it though.
Yeah,
so that's the other. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, but it
doesn't kill him.
It doesn't kill him, but it's embedded in his head.
It does something a little bit like a little extra to the vampire. But
I mean, the guitar literally saved his life. And he like that's why, you know, there's like a bunch of shots where it's like just focusing on the guitar, like is he gonna drop it? Even though no, this guitar he's saved by music.
Yes,
and like music is such a big part of him. Why would you let go of it? Yeah, and that's his gift. Why would you get rid of it?
And it's a cultural thing as well.
Yeah, and I will say the movie has the happy ending for Sammy, where it's like he lives on and gets to perform,
which is so sick because they got Buddy Guy to play him.
Yeah.
If you don't know, Buddy Guy's like he's a legend bluesman. A bluesman.
Yeah.
Is fantastic. Definitely look up Buddy Guy if you're interested in listening to some really good blues music. And Buddy Guy did a great job. I will say I don't know. I've never seen him act before, so I don't know. But I definitely saw him and I was like, oh shit, I think that's somebody I know.
Oh,
I was like,
fuck, yeah.
Ooh.
Which I know I'm jumping around a little quick, but I do want to say that like part of the reason also that they're trying to do this like the stabbing with the thing is because they do bring up the idea of like because the vampires are evil, the soul is still stuck inside the person, even though they're not necessarily
they can't pass on to the spiritual realm.
Yeah, which they do make a point of that because smoke needs to like what is it? What am I thinking?
Him and his partner Annie, who is the more spiritual person,
who knows about the like
Yeah.
Ways to kill a vampire, yeah.
They, I think she had a miscarriage or a child that passed away.
Yeah.
And so he goes to like pay his respects and to see her, and they kind of rekindle their relationship, and then he has her like cook for the juke joint.
Hmm.
And so then she's the one that is like, these are these are like otherworldly things. And so then, honestly, I'm really like that he doesn't like say like, you're crazy. You know what I mean?
Not really.
He does listen to her, which is really nice.
And I think the like way he pushes back is like, he's like, oh, you're doing this prank for me, but how good was that praying for
our child?
Yeah.
What about our child? Like most of his not believing in it is because he's been hurt rather than him
some
not
weird,
being a
like,
spiritual
Reddit
man.
atheism,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think, and she's like, I don't know why our child didn't,
But I'm going to keep doing this because clearly you're still alive.
Yeah, because she's been protecting him for all the time that he was in Chicago.
Yeah.
So she gets turned by Stack. Stack bites her.
Yeah, but before she can be turned, she gets
bitten. Sorry.
Yeah. She gets bitten, but then Smoke has to
stab her through the heart.
Yeah.
So that she can die before she's turned into a vampire and her soul can pass on
and be with their kid. Yeah.
Yeah, because she's like, somebody else is waiting for me on the other side. I have to not be a vampire or else I will never see our child.
Yeah.
So that also, it makes Smoke put into a very specific position where he has to choose between his child and living a vampiric life with Stack, which isn't really it's not like a explicit choice. I feel like it's something that if you think about it for a while, you can come to a conclusion on.
Yeah.
With what the movie's saying, because I think at one point the vampires do try to say like, why would you continue to fight for this life of living in why would you say no to power
when you live in a world that will never
see you as equal to the white man, to your oppressor?
Yeah.
These are the benefits of being a vampire, is that you will live forever and also you will have a physical power over your oppressor.
Yeah.
Why would you? And I think for Smoke, the biggest reason is so that he can be in the afterlife with Annie and his child.
Yeah.
Which is, if anything, the reason why they had a child that's in the afterlife.
Yeah.
Which I really admired, because a lot of movies that do have like miscarriage plot lines and like things like that, sometimes I feel like they just do it to be like trauma.
Yeah, here's an easy trauma we can put in the script and then we can call it a day.
Which I feel like this movie gives a lot more thought to it.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the bigger reason for a lot of other characters' actions are looking to the future of things. We have to stay here and fight for things to get better.
Yeah.
That's the reason that we're not just giving in to evil and vampirism.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, like, that's the whole kind of point of Sammy's character being a young boy. And also the point of the Chinese immigrant woman is the vampires also say to her, they speak Chinese and they say, you have a daughter.
We're going to go
kill your daughter.
Yeah.
And then she's so like, they're going to kill my daughter. I'm going to kill these vampires.
Yeah.
And she invites them in.
Yeah.
By saying like, come get it, bitch. I'm going to kill you all.
Yeah.
Which causes, which I think is a point of contention as well. Is like, I think the main discourse I saw about this movie was who sold out, who caused this. To me, the answer is the vampire.
Yeah, I feel like the one that's doing it. Yeah.
And
now it's, I feel like what is it? If you're pushed into a position where you feel like you have to go ahead and start like killing vampires, and the only way to do it is by I don't really think it's the Chinese lady's fault.
The Chinese immigrant woman's fault.
Who's trying to protect her kid.
Yeah, no, I understand why she wants to protect her kid. Like, she's been manipulated into doing this action, which puts other people
in danger. Yeah.
It is a very individualist action. But, like, if you had a kid,
you're going to do what I think people like us who are kidless be like, that's irrational.
Right.
That doesn't make sense to me. Why would I have
Yeah, exactly. And so it's like, but I've also seen people say like, oh, Sammy just shouldn't play. I don't agree.
Okay, that's
because then the vampires would have never been alerted. But then I think
also
that's
the
point of-
vampires have technically won because like he's now like no longer a part. He's not engaging with his culture,
right?
So like what's that difference?
I think that's, and also regardless of any of that, the KKK would show up
and yeah.
Or like Haley Steinfeld's character should have never gone out. Cornbread should have never let Haley Steinfeld's character back in.
Why wouldn't he?
Or let her in the first place? Or what else did I see from way back when? These were all questions that I had in my mind before even watching the film. To which I was so shocked at how explicitly the movie explained to me why everything is going on.
Yeah.
I was even thinking, I even said, they don't even really make you wonder who's a vampire or not, but I do think they do. Like, the whole garlic scene, they make you think that.
Yeah.
And maybe at the beginning, you think Sammy maybe is a vampire.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
I don't know. I did by the end of it, I was like, wait, is he going to go fucking crazy in this church? But then I was like, no, because he was just in the sun. I was like, I don't know. That might have just been a me being dumb thing.
No,
me not connected shit together.
No, I get what you mean though. Like,
yeah. I don't know. Yeah, that, and then the Chinese immigrant woman, if she'd just not done that.
Oh, you know what?
If Stack hadn't been tempted by Haley Steinfeld's character. No, I think it just feels like and I do feel like a lot of this criticism is very like Twitter brained in that it's like who's the real villain? Which there's some of that for
so crazy, man.
For Obsession too. A lot of this bullshit with Obsession.
Oh, the lady murders. I haven't watched Obsession, so therefore, because she murdered,
it's bad.
Oh, actually, Smoke because he shoots the shit out of a KKK member who's
which
annoying
is so
him.
Sick. That was
I will say that entire scene where he just wipes them out and
just
then
cheering on our couch.
Yeah, like fucking kill those Klan members, please.
Yeah, it was fucking sick.
And he's just like fucking sniping them almost, and then he takes out the semi-auto.
Yeah.
And then because then like the head of the KKK that's there,
he's like, "Here, have my money."
Yeah, and it's still doing this, and like he
just absolutely riddles him with bullets.
Well, not only that too, because he's being mildly annoying while still alive, being like, "Who are you talking to?" As he's talking to his dead partner and child.
Yeah.
So he just like, hold on a second.
He calls him the N-word too, right before.
That is true, yeah. But no, yeah. I will say, it is a happy ending.
Yeah.
Because Sammy lives, but also Stack lives.
No, well,
because Smoke
unlived.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smoke ends up dying because the KKK members shoot him, and
and he's bleeding out like on the side or whatever. Yeah,
but it's kind of a bittersweet ending because he dies, but he's with Annie and their child.
Yeah,
in the afterlife.
But right before that, he was fighting his own brother, and he had the upper hand on him.
Yeah,
and there's a scene where like it's right above him, like about to stake him in the heart.
Yeah,
and then we cut away before we can actually see it happen, and then he's outside, and it's like, oh, I guess he killed him then, but I guess they didn't show it. But no, he didn't actually end his brother's life by stabbing him. He spared him, and it was like, listen, listen, I'm not doing this. But apparently it was like, you don't fucking touch Sammy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You let Sammy live his life.
Yeah.
And get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, which is confirmed later by Stack.
Yeah.
And
that's how he describes it, I believe. Yeah.
Haley Steinfeld's character.
Yeah.
Which I wish I could remember her name. I just know her character is Haley Steinfeld's character.
Haley Steinfeld.
Yeah.
Haley for short, yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, so that's confirmed later. But there's that nice scene because like they're talking about how like, that day traumatized me that night. But the day beforehand was like the best I ever lived.
Yeah. With Buddy Guy is saying that.
Yeah.
As an older Sammy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like Stack is also like, oh, it's same because it was the last sunset, last time I saw my brother.
Yeah.
Just.
It was the last day he ever had.
Last day he ever had, yeah. Jesus, man.
Yeah. It's crazy.
So good.
It is such a fantastic film.
Fucking...
Yeah. I recommend it for sure.
I 100% recommend it.
I genuinely think it's a masterpiece for sure.
Yeah.
Which also the last bit of discourse that I think is just absolutely unfounded is the afterwards being like, Sinners is overrated. I don't think you can overrate this film. It's so good.
Yeah, it's really...
It's enjoyable.
It's enjoyable. It does, it does make being progressive pretty cool. I think
it does. Yeah, Josh made that point, and I thought that was a good point.
Yeah, it's actually cool to not be racist and engage in other people's culture. Did you know that?
I like that Smoke is not like just because he murdered a KKK member. That's a you can do that and still go to heaven.
Yeah, you can still go to heaven. You're chill.
That's sick.
There's no evil in you when you do that. Yeah,
that's great.
I agree with that.
That is not a sin.
That's not a sin.
Yeah. Killing a KKK member is not a sin at all.
You know what?
And I agree.
I agree with that.
Solved it.
Thanks, Ryan.
Yeah, thanks, Ryan.
We're like this. We're on a first name basis.
Yeah.
But last thing about Sinners from me, at the very least.
Yeah.
Because I think it's interesting that this will become It's a Halloween Horror Nights house.
Yes. Yeah.
Which I wonder how they're going to do it.
Maybe they'll make it the juke joint, I guess.
Which I assume is, and it's just like, I assume you're going through scenes of the movie.
Yeah.
I wonder, though, because, like, what is it?
Dude, do you think they're going to do that corridor thing with the doors like they did with Cabin in the Woods house?
Maybe.
And then they have the vampires on the outside being like, let me in?
That would be a good way of doing it, honestly.
Because I can imagine, like, this is in my mind how the house goes. It's you walk through and it's like the beginning, or maybe the beginning's like the outside, like they used to do.
You're going into the
juke joint. And then in the beginning, it's everybody's dancing.
And you're getting jump scared by people who are having fun as opposed to... Well, no, because like they literally do that.
They do that,
Or like, what is it? They have like a graveyard thing where it's like, a bunch of punk kids are spray painting the graveyard. So then they top out you. It's like, haha, and then run away. So maybe they'll do something like that. And then as it progresses, it's throughout the night.
They do more like cinematic ones sometimes, though, where you're just kind of looking. Where at the beginning, I think it's just like one room where people are dancing.
There could be a really I'm now thinking about it. I wonder if they'll do like the last scene will be at Pauline's, which is the bar that Pearline's, where it's what am I thinking? Like maybe that's like the safety room, where it's like, here's the happy ending, and then there's like one last jump scare by a stack character or something.
Yeah.
But, like, I do think it's funny to imagine that, like, and I'm going to bring up another house in a second. It is funny for me to imagine, like, there's just going to be one scene where you walk in, black room, and it's just a guy doing an Irish jig.
Fiddling.
And he's like, I'm going to kill you.
I'm going to kill you. I'm an Irish vampire. Let me in. That'd be sick.
I'm saying that, too, because I think it's going to be really funny when the Stranger Things house this year has an entire room where you have to sit for 12 minutes. You gotta...
They just make you watch Stranger Things.
It's one of those, like, it's the people mover. Like, it's the people mover, and it's just like...
My name's Buddy Dwyer. Dude, that would be a sick Halloween Horror Nights house. Dude, the people mover.
The people mover house.
You have to get through the Orlando airport. The horror.
You have to get through security at Universal.
Yes.
Once, then go on the people mover where everyone's fucking standing and I'm trying to walk on the left side.
Yes. Yeah.
Fuck.
You just have to go up and down escalators where people are standing.
God forbid. Fucking bullshit.
God forbid we want to rest our legs.
Some of us got shit to do.
Some of us got fucking shit to do.
I think that's it. Yeah. Do you want to go to ads?
Yeah.
Welcome to the ad break.
Welcome.
Hey, are you enjoying this podcast so far?
I know I am.
Then you better like, comment, subscribe, hit the gosh darn bell, rate us 5 stars on Apple and Spotify podcasts, hype the video on YouTube, share the podcast with everyone you know and love.
Yeah.
And if you want to support the podcast financially, there's a couple ways to do it. First of all, I'm going to start off this week, like always, with buymecoffee.com/APWSTR.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of said it like Greg Turkington there for a second. I
think you sounded good.
I think it was the APWSTR.
No, you said APWSTR.
Oh, okay.
That's
cool.
what you said.
I
Yeah.
thought I had an inflection.
No, you said it. You did it the normal. I think it's hard to say it any other way now than the radio show voice.
That is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't believe we have any coffees this week, but
No.
if you do want to support, buymecoffee.com/APWSTR, you can leave a little message and we'll read it as long as it's not racist, homophobic, transphobic,
or anything bad.
Anything bad. Yeah. Up to our discretion.
Yep.
But we also have patreon.com/APWSTR.
Yeah.
Where we have early releases when we're able to do it, ad-free releases. There's a whole RSS feed you can add to your favorite podcasting app, and it's no ads,
it's
no
good.
bullshit. All right, yeah. And on this segment's not in there. Spotify's not going to put 100 ads in it, and YouTube's not going to put 100 ads in it.
Yeah.
But we also have exclusive content as well. We do a lot of mind melds. Today we did that, as well as talk about a noir chapter.
Yeah, I've been reading The Big Sleep, and I read this really funny chapter, and I wanted to read it.
Yeah.
To Josh, and we talked a little bit about noir because yeah.
It was a fun time, yeah. So again, patreon.com/APWSTR. It's a pay what you want. It's $1, $3, $5, and $10 tiers. All tiers get access to the same things, but the $5 and $10 tiers do get your name added to the end of the podcast as well as in the description. And there's a free week trial for $1 and $3 patrons.
Yeah.
We also have merch. Going back. Hell yeah. Now, hopefully our cameras are working because we did show off the pillow last time.
But Animated Sarah didn't do her job and didn't pick up the pillow.
To be fair, real life Josh didn't do his job and double check that he hit a button.
I mean, to be fair, people really like Animated Sarah.
I mean, yeah, so, you take that. We take those.
I was a little bit like, shit, maybe I just, I don't show up wearing clothes. I just fucking... We just slap Animated Sarah on everything. I was also really fun. I was laughing my ass off because I made Animated Sarah so skinny. And I was like, this is an old drawing.
You know what was what is it funny from an editing standpoint when I was doing the TikToks? There were some times where I would, because you're always constantly moving.
Yeah.
In moments where you're like silent for a comedic effect, I would just pause you.
Yeah.
And you would just be still like.
That's so. So funny.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun doing that.
Someone in our Discord said it was Muppets coded.
I mean, yeah.
And that you should be the only person not a Muppet in a Muppet movie.
Yeah, I think it should be lore that you're just an imaginary girlfriend. This is all taking place in my sick, twisted mind.
I think that invites a lot of people to sneak into your DMs.
Okay, that's true.
Hey, do you want a real girlfriend?
Fuck no.
No.
What am I, straight? I'm bi.
Yeah, I'm your beard. I'm your imaginary beard.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, again, merch.com. Merch is at dashfree.apwstr. Merch.com. We got it.
Merch.com and see it.
We got it. We bought the domain.
Go to merch.com. I wish.
That'd be awesome. Yeah.
God, who
links
has
down in the description
merch.com?
for our merch. We also have mutual aid links, which, Sarah, if you want to talk about that for a second.
Yeah, Palestine, Congo, Sudan, as well as anti-ICE links, and also GetEvanHired still down there, I believe. Yeah, I'll double check and make sure. Yeah, which is a fan of the show who is living with his transphobic parents and needs a job to move out. So if you were in the Maryland area with marketing
work required,
or anywhere else with marketing work, Evan will relocate.
Yes.
And you can email GetEvanHired, I believe, at gmail.com.
I believe so, yeah.
But it's down in the description down below. Anyway, as well as anti-ICE links like red cards where you can print them out at home. They translate your rights when dealing with ICE from English into various languages, not just Spanish, so you can give them to your loved ones who are immigrants or just maybe have a run-in with ICE so that they know that when the ICE comes to your door, you have them push a warrant underneath the door that is signed by a judge. Also, please look up what a warrant looks like in your state, because ICE is now just serving people ICE paperwork that is not a warrant, and that assuming that you will think it's a warrant and will open up your door. And you can tell them get lost until you get a warrant signed by a judge, and that's your constitutional right. If you are a human being in the United States, not if you are a citizen, because these rights are constitutionally given to you if you are literally just a human being
and you exist
and you
are
are
within
here.
the boundaries of the United States. Yeah.
And don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Exactly.
Yeah. And so you can print them out at home and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that's pretty much everything. Please enjoy the rest of the episode, and the red segment's coming up right now. I'm trying something new today. Oh, it's fucking Reddit time, dude.
It is Reddit time.
Sorry, you got some Red stories for us?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the first.
You know, I'm gonna be so honest with you. Don't remember any of mine.
Me neither.
I picked them out 4 days ago, and I've done so little in the past 4 days that I'm like, how the fuck would I forget these?
Yeah.
I did. Just leave it there. End the show. Just end the show. What if that's the last thing? Just a sad, memory loss, Josh.
I'm trying to find one that's not gonna make me mad. This is r/the 10th dentist. This is 10 dentists.
And this one's not gonna piss you off?
No. All my other ones piss me off a little bit.
But this one, okay.
Yeah. Everyone online thinks they're comedians, and it's corny and cringe AF.
Turn the cameras off. Turn the shit. Fuck, they're onto us. They're on.
Social media users simply aren't funny. Not a single one. Unfunny people thinking they're comedians has completely infected every aspect of online interactions, to be honest. No, your low-effort reaction image and poorly put-together shitpost is not funny, and it's not amusing. No, your reference to a popular movie/TV show scene is not funny after it's been spammed for the fucking 10 billionth time. No, the phrase, quote-unquote, says being Lex is not funny. 99% convinced it's mostly straight guys who say this. I'll have this guy's wife, too. Shut the fuck up, you hack.
Okay, you kind of wanted me back. Hold on.
Rubbish nonsense used by people who can't interact with others like a normal human being or tell an actual joke with effort because that would reveal that they aren't a funny person. A harmless pet peeve that doesn't affect me physically, but still annoying that it's so prevalent online. They have a point.
No, right? No, right. Listen. I can agree with a lot of that.
And it is a pet peeve that doesn't affect them physically. Maybe heightening your cortisol
a little bit, yeah.
From the shut the fuck up, you hack. That is a bit intense.
Shut the fuck up, you hack.
Just to people being unfunny online.
I mean, yeah.
And I was gonna say, like, how much of this is Reddit? Kind of all of it, though.
A little bit all of it, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, as someone, I guess, who's actually a comedian.
I don't know. I think I would. I don't know. How do you tell? I mean that's kind of
right? Like,
the hard thing about comedy. How can you say if you're a comedian or not? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you get up on stage, I guess. But then also, like, we've met comedians where we talk to them and we're like, yeah, we're not real comedians. You're a real comedian because you get up on stage, and they're like, no, you get paid for making people laugh. You're a comedian. And so we were like, oh, shit.
So, like, yeah. So I guess maybe that's the, like, you know, like, we're not just in comment sections. Because, like, listen.
But it feels very Reddit coded.
It does feel Reddit coded a little bit.
Like, all the things that OP is mad at feels very Reddit coded. I haven't heard says being Lex in the areas that I go to.
Yeah. So, a whole different corner of the internet I'm on, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
But, yeah, like, what is it? Like, I can kind of understand being mildly annoyed if you see the same, like, office reaction image in your Slack channel.
Yeah, yeah.
I kind of don't.
Is very Slack coded
as well. That's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Where it's kind of like, but like, I recognize why people are doing that is because they need to breathe fresh air and joy into their lives.
Yeah, yes.
You know, like, and not to say that, like, everyone's doing that for that reason, you know, but, like, I'm willing to bet, like, I mean, what is it? You know, smiling and having a little bit of fucking humor in your life.
It's important.
It's important, yeah.
Maybe OP just wants good humor. Or
I don't know where you're going to get that from, but I mean.
That's what I'm saying. Because then my first thought was like, oh, get off Reddit. And I'm like, but go where? Honestly, like, where?
I don't know. We've been able to make Am I the Asshole posts kind of funny sometimes.
Sort of. I mean, you know, sometimes we get very serious because there's nothing else to talk about. You know what I mean? And it is hard to do that, though.
Yeah.
As well. Like, I find it difficult, and a better comedian would maybe make it easier. You know what I mean?
No, I get you.
But I don't know. You go to Tumblr? I think Tumblr is good, but, like, maybe you won't because it's a very explicit, like, it's a very specific type of person.
And I guess, like, Instagram and, like, Reels, do we count those? Because, like, YouTube's also social media. Like, our job is social media.
Yeah, like TikTok, I guess. But then there's a lot of downsides with all these social, like, Blue Sky, Twitter. I don't know.
Is this just more of a enshittification issue that we're having as opposed to...
But then here's my other thing, right? Where else would you find comedy if not on the internet? And then my thought is everywhere. Literally go, like, everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, there were comedians before the internet existed.
And there will be comedians
afterwards.
Yeah.
After the internet explodes.
Finally, and we're all freed.
But yeah, you know, I think you just go outside and you find comedy and you find joy in your day-to-day life. But also, I also recognize that's really fucking hard. I mean, it's why I don't do Those Books Zarathustra anymore, because that was me trying to get my comedy chops up and podcasting chops up by just podcasting by myself and trying to make myself laugh for like an hour. And then I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't. After a while, I was like, I'm fucking sad. I'm too sad to do this. And I just can't, straight up.
I get it, yeah.
So now I find fulfillment in other aspects of my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. I guess that's why sometimes I'm like, I don't know if I'd see myself as a comedian. I just try to be funny.
I get that. I think of the both of us. I'm the one that's like, oh, I'm for sure a comedian. Please send all your checks to fucking whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess like like, what is it? I can understand like the annoyance of like everyone's a comedian.
Everyone's doing the same thing.
Yeah, everyone's doing the same thing. It's the repetition, I think.
Yeah.
Of it.
Which I am gonna be so fucking for real. If you go to an open mic, you're gonna find comedians saying the same shit as well.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Like, I think you actually will.
What, you're gonna go to the comedy mothership and you're not gonna want to kill yourself?
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna go to a Kill Tony fucking event and you're not gonna. You're gonna.
I think that's kind of part of it.
How many slurs in are you gonna be before you're like, I don't know about this?
Shit, man, I love Taskmaster, but they make the same fucking. This is actually a task about climate change in every season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah, at some point, we're all gonna be repetitive. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. We're just trying to figure it out.
Maybe that's the other thing too that I kind of feel that is the like. It's like the not like other girls, but like for a guy, not like other guys, not like not a normie.
Know OP's gender, so who knows? But
or maybe it's like what is it? Like the idea of
you're
like,
not funny, I'm funny.
You're not funny, I'm funny, or oh, you're a fucking normie and I'm not a normie.
Or even worse, you aren't doing a good job at making me laugh. Because if there's anything more annoying than an unfunny comedian, it's an audience member who refuses to laugh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That is true.
I'm completely devoid. I'm a fucking joy black hole.
Yeah, at least the comedian's trying.
All of it into me, and you haven't given me tasty enough slop yet.
Yeah. Nom nom nom.
I'm a mom. Where's my slop,
Where's
mother?
my slop? Yeah. So I don't know. Like,
I don't know.
Yeah, I think I don't know. We're all just trying to fucking live.
I think if anything, what this means is you should go do comedy.
Yeah, there is a level in my head of like, all right, then do it.
Which, I mean, that's not what I'm trying to say. I mean, I say go do it because you have good taste.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the seeing other people and being like, that's dog shit usually means you have taste.
Or you're just a crotchety old person.
But I think you become a crotchety asshole when you just don't do it.
Yeah,
and
if you
continue to just dunk on everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Give it a chance then.
Yeah, it's like if you see a problem, go try to solve it, I guess.
Yeah.
And if it's that everybody's unfunny, then tell them what they're fucking missing, dude. Do it.
Yeah.
I would love to laugh.
Please.
Please. Honestly,
love of God
there's
and
not
all
a lot
holy.
of comedians. Like, I think there's a handful of comedians that I think are good. I would love another one.
Please, like one more.
I mean, we like comedy in that we want to have more of it.
What's that Chris Gethard like, listen, I'm so happy with Dropout, but Dropout shouldn't be the hub of comedy. It should be everywhere. Like,
yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Same, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a specific type,
Yeah, and it just like, it shouldn't, the gold standard of comedy shouldn't just be D&D action role plays, live action role plays. I don't remember what the quote is, but he's right. He's right about it. You gotta hand it to him.
There's more stuff, and it's not like dunking on them. They're doing what they do.
Yeah, they're doing a good job.
Yeah, but the burden of all of good comedy shouldn't be on them.
One like company. Yeah,
they should be allowed to do whatever makes them creatively fulfilled, and other people should try to be good comedians.
Yeah,
God
forbid, though. Now,
God forbid.
Yeah.
So I get it. I get it, but I also don't get it. But I get it, but I don't.
Yeah.
So we solved it.
Yeah, we solved it.
Yeah.
Solved it right in the fucking middle. That's where I'm at.
I'm fence sitting on this one.
All right. This one's fun for me.
No.
But it's from r/editors.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah.
Just received my first GPT notes on a trailer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It finally happened.
Oh, no.
After working the past week on a trailer for an upcoming movie, I received notes in a PDF file, mind you, from the producer. And to my surprise, it was a copy paste from a ChatGPT thread. All the signs were there. M-, it's not X, it's Y.
Mm.
The worst part about it, it said nothing at all.
Yeah.
Like no clear notes, just vague, good-sounding sentences like, at this part, we should see the division in the looks, the tension between the rivals, the silence should speak. It even included the prompt at the end of the document, which were basically 6 timecode notes like, I don't like this part, which would have been way more clear and precise. He even proposed a new structure to the trailer, but it's the most generic thing I've ever read. I've been pretty much stunned since then. Everybody knows on the team that this producer has recently discovered ChatGPT and uses it all the time to suggest, quote, design, writing notes / emails, but nobody is saying anything. So to do TLDR a bit, I worked a full week only to get generic notes written by ChatGPT.
That fucking sucks, dude.
Can I say it already sucks working for other people that have to give you notes and they're like the worst at it already?
Yeah.
But then to have like a robot come in and still do a bad job, but even worse.
I mean, that's like the worst part. When I have had to interact with ChatGPT from like a job, that was the worst part, was the nonsense.
Like, it's like, how the fuck am I supposed to do my job?
That's what I think I really don't get by people that are like, not to out Hank Green.
You get to do this, though. So, I mean, Sarah, you've been waiting for this moment.
I have already said I told you so on Blue Sky. I immediately went to Blue Sky and said I told you so. I immediately did. For a bit, I have not liked Hank Green because of the knitting stuff. And I didn't like that. And I think previously beforehand, I saw a previous interview with him where he said something about he was like a shitty teen or something. And then he needed it explained to him why he was being a shitty teen. Yeah.
Sorry, just real quick. I'm having that like Simpsons moment where Homer's like, Marge, I ate all your fancy soaps. And then he's like, oh, I didn't go finish high school. And Marge's like, what does that have to do with the soaps? Oh, actually, no, that explains the soaps. I'm having that where it's like, Hank Green knitting video sucks.
High school Hank Green.
Yeah,
I don't know.
And then it's like,
I've just noticed a trend. I don't think, I've never talked about it because I don't think like writ large he's a bad guy.
No, I don't think so either.
But I have noticed lately also he's been making like AI shit. Like he beefed with Ed Zytron on Blue Sky, and Ed Zytron's like the premium AI hater.
Yeah, like
and what a lot of people didn't see with that was they thought it was just like a slap fight on Blue Sky. But what a lot of people didn't see is a lot of pro AI subreddits were like, Hank Green's ours. And
yeah, I feel like that's a bad sign.
Yeah, I don't know. I just am like, I feel like for as much moralizing as Hank Green does sometimes, I kind of feel like, dog, I feel like you would be more accurate with the information that's coming out of your mouth, even if you didn't write the SciShow episode.
Yeah.
Which then I found out about a HRT video that he did that was also pretty bad. Upset a lot of people. I don't know. I haven't seen the video and I don't know a lot about like, you know, it's not my business, I guess. So I'm like, you know, I have no idea. But I don't know. I just am like, kind of like, you know, I don't want to put Hank Green on a pedestal. I feel like a lot of people do.
No, I agree with that. And I think that's one of those things where it's like people kind of like, it's like a bubble almost, you know, weirdly enough, like speaking of AI, but like, you know, because I mean, I don't think he's a bad guy either. I do think he's probably okay, but like most people, he has some, like, you know, a flaw of some sort, or it's like,
for sure,
some sort of thing that like once you stop objectifying that person and thinking they're the perfect,
they're
like,
just they're a human being that has flaws.
Yeah,
but then I will say AI usage, and I'm using Hank Green as an example because a lot of people thought Hank Green was very intelligent, and this AI thing has come out where he uses it a lot, and he thinks that, or he uses it for research, and then he says that he's had like some sort of addiction. I don't know if that's to AI. I don't know if he said that or if that was an editorial thing. But he's made a statement on it, and I recommend you go and read his statement to get his thoughts on it. Like, go to him, not just people trying to farm clicks of it off the internet. But I don't know. People are now like, I don't understand how a smart person can get really into AI. I agree, because I'm also I also don't understand that, because in the small amount of times where I've been forced to use AI, it's literal nonsense.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Like, maybe like a clock is right twice a day. Like, maybe sometimes it's giving you good shit.
Yeah, like sometimes, like if there's those articles where it's like someone looks up their medical symptoms into ChatGPT and they actually get diagnosed later on because of it. But also, I feel like I've only seen like 3 articles of that, right? Like,
and it's also like, I mean, you would do that with Google, just regular Google.
Yeah, true. Honestly, yeah, you're not wrong about that.
Yeah,
that's the thing where it's like
symptoms in a day. Like, there have been apps for that for like years, and I know because I do that.
Yeah,
but I mean, I don't put it into ChatGPT. You know what I mean?
And then also, yeah, to let them take all my information and
well, also, yeah, that. It's probably also bad for Google, for doing it on Google, but whatever.
Dude, all of SciShow's like documents are just available on ChatGPT now, dude.
Well, I mean, I wonder. I don't know. I have no idea. Nobody really knows the extent other than Hank Green, unless if he wants to make it public or not. Which I do feel like, I don't know.
What incentive does he have to make it public? Especially if it makes him look like an asshole.
And I kind of don't care. Now I'm like, okay, Hank Green uses AI, and he's kind of wishy-washy on it, even in his apology.
Yeah,
at least to me.
So at worst, he's like a fence-sitting asshole, like, or at best, he's a fence-sitting asshole. Sorry.
Yeah, but it's like, I really think I am, like, as a person that is really, really anti-AI in pretty much all cases, it's frustrating to me because people were really anti-AI, and then there was like a pushback of, well, AI is good for some things. And I'm like, well, yeah, like the
protein folding. Like, I think there's genuine scientific and medical uses you could have for AI.
Yeah.
But then every week it's like, oh, OpenAI got rid of that. OpenAI got rid of their research on protein.
Why do we have it? But then also I was like, oh yeah, no, there are some good uses for AI. And then all of a sudden I'm hearing the people saying there are some good uses for AI being like research. And I'm like, okay, no. Actually, no, I don't agree with that. If you're talking about
like literally like going through documents and like trying to get information from documents, no, I don't agree with that.
No.
It's still not perfect.
Actually, no, I don't agree with that. And I don't even think, I think you should still, I don't think that's a good usage for it on the basis that that is a skill that you should continue to use, or else you're going to lose that skill.
Yeah, like being able to actually look and research things and recognize, oh, something's up with that. Oh, what's up with that number? Why is this saying this?
And it's
what's an abstract, you know? Like,
it has slowly driven me insane because I'm like, but you used to know how to factor numbers. You don't anymore.
That is kind of fucking crazy.
It's very quick.
Honestly, yeah.
I'm 28, turning 29 this year. I can't do the algebra I was doing my freshman year of high school.
Oh, no, yeah.
And I've tried to keep up. You know?
Yeah.
I like do try to do math in general, and I can't do it. And I'm just telling you, like, I don't know. I think you should be worried about the skills that you're losing when you're using, like, writing an email.
Yeah, if you're just going to rely on, I will say something that's annoyed me is that Google has started auto-writing entire emails.
That fucking sucks.
To, like, what is it? I had to message someone for merch, and it automatically wrote out an email that I had to pretty much completely rewrite. The only thing it got right was the all the best. Like, that's the only thing.
That's because I use that on all things.
And I also use it on all of them, too.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, cool. All right, you got that part right of my personality.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say any of this shit. And then I delete it, type in how I would say it, and then they're like, how about you bring it back to what it was? Actually,
what if you do what I said?
What if you did what I said and make it, like, more coherent?
Yeah.
Because you're a fucking idiot, Josh, and you don't know how to write.
And then all of a sudden it became, I don't agree with AI for art usage. And I was like, no, I don't agree with it for like anything, man.
Yeah.
Other than the obvious medical science thing.
Yeah, I think in our current capitalistic way that we're using it, because,
it's not good.
Yeah, like if the government's not going to fund fucking science research, it's not going to be on private companies to be the ones to actually have breakthroughs.
Yeah, that's wrong in of itself as a concept. And it's just baffling my mind because all of a sudden it becomes, well, 2 + 2 is 4. And it's like, well, yeah, but 2 + 2 - 1 + 1. It's like, yeah, that's 4.
That's also
okay,
4.
but what about 2 + 2 - 1 + 1 + 3 - 3?
Fairly certain that's still...
That's 4 still.
Yeah. Solved it, dude.
Solved it.
Oh, shit. Fuck.
That was bad.
I almost hit your drink. Solved it. Anti-AI. You gotta have one.
Gotta have one.
Gotta have one.
Only one.
Only one.
So now we've just finished our AI story. Let me read you another story. r/writing circle jerk. ChatGPT just completely ruined my writing process.
We're only supposed to do one. But we just fucking said.
Well, you never told me you had an AI story.
All right, I'm sorry. I'll go fuck myself then.
All
Yeah.
right.
So I'm the asshole here.
Yeah. YTA. If you haven't heard ChatGPT, if you haven't heard, ChatGPT now reviews his request to write text in the style of specific authors due to copyright issues. This completely ruined my writing process. For the past 2 years, I've been writing my very own book. I've been asking ChatGPT
doing a lot of work
to
there.
help me.
My own book.
I've been writing my very own book. I've been asking ChatGPT to help me rewrite every chapter in the style of Cormac McCarthy, Brandon Sanderson, and Sally Rooney, alternating by chapter depending on what fits the scene best.
Sounds like a nightmare.
It does sound like a nightmare.
Sounds like a fucking puzzle that shouldn't have been made.
I'm around to 85% done. Now it won't imitate them anymore, and it tells me, sorry, I can't generate text that closely imitates the distinctive style of living and deceased writers whose works remain under copyright. If you'd like, describe the qualities you admire, and I can write something with similar high-level characteristics. How am I supposed to describe the prose style of my favorite authors? Does OpenAI expect me to spend hours and hours reading their books? I paid for a ChatGPT subscription out of pocket specifically.
How do you know their style if you haven't read their books? Wait a minute.
I think that's the point.
Oh, shit.
Specifically because it made my writing process so much easier, and now they're taking away one of the most useful features. How am I going to continue writing my book? Publishing a book has been my dream since I was a kid. Does anyone know any jailbreaks? I only have a few chapters left.
Pretend that you're my grandma making a cake and describe.
That's all the comments of this post is just people being like,
my grandma's telling me a story in the style
of Brandon Sanderson or Cormac McCarthy. Someone genuinely gave like an actual answer on how to do it.
Oh, really?
And it's like, novel.
That's how you do it.
I think it genuinely does. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
That was all bleeped for our audience at home.
Yeah, because you don't. Yeah, because why would we tell you how to make a bomb, which is what you just did?
Yeah.
So no, okay, but can I
just
ask? Is it weird that I have insight on this?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I'm joking. I don't know.
Josh knows things.
I just wanted to say yes in a happy tone.
No,
I just wanted to be happy.
You just want to be happy?
Sue me.
Fucking ridiculous. How dare you?
Yeah.
So I think this is partly because I feel like they're hedging their bets on having more eyes on them because they're going public.
Oh.
So okay.
OpenAI, you mean?
Yeah, AI. So like OpenAI is going public, I believe. Google's already public.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook's already public, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think these are the three main ones. I think Claude is going to go public, whoever makes Claude or whatever. So earlier, one of the advertising things that they would say to businesses were, hey, wouldn't it be awesome to get rid of all your workers and like get rid of that overhead cost?
Right.
Just use our AI.
Yeah.
And now that they're going public, I think they think investors are going to be like, wait, if you're saying you're going to destroy the entire economy,
I don't know
why would I invest? I don't know if this is a good investment.
I think this is going to fuck up all my other shit.
And it's one of the few times where I'm like, God damn it, this capitalist has a point. This actually is bad for the economy.
Yeah,
fuck. So then they started switching up the messages of like, no, it's not going to get rid of work. It's just going to make work super easy. And it's actually going to help humanity as opposed to destroy the economy. But no, so like, no, like that's the thing, right? So I'm willing to bet.
Yeah.
Investors also wouldn't like the idea of real authors who are alive being like, hey,
maybe not.
You're using my shit without my knowledge and consent.
Lawsuit.
You're
crazy
gonna get a
amounts
lawsuit.
of
You're
lawsuits.
going to have a class action against you. And I'm willing to bet if I were an investor, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna give them money so they can pay lawyers to lose. Yeah, I don't know about that. So I like genuinely, I do think that's the reason why they've started making a pivot to being more like, because also like they've already had the like, you know, AI psychosis, like people like going
killing themselves.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Not great for a publicly traded stock on the NASDAQ. Yeah. So I think they're trying to do as much damage control, not only for all the shit they've already done, but preemptively, so they can have like an IPO of $1,000 and be valued at 10 trillion or some shit, you know?
Yeah. Well, and then also there was that Washington Post article that was like it revealed all the authors that it's been trained on.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Which also, I don't know if you heard about this. You probably have. I wouldn't be surprised.
I've been on and off.
They have started just taking books, cutting them open, like getting rid of the binding, and just scanning every single page to be put into the thing because they're running out of training data on the internet.
Holy shit.
So they're like, the worry is that like books that are only in publish and print that are like only have like 1 or 2 copies maybe could not accidentally but purposefully be put into this
fucking evil thing I've ever heard.
Yeah,
it's so crazy.
So people are worried about that.
What the fuck?
It's bad. It's really bad.
Are they like using it as fucking toilet paper for their doo-doo assholes?
I don't know
later?
what they're doing afterwards. Yeah, like they're just putting it in a thing, and it does feel like they're gonna burn it for fuel to like do their AI centers, man. It's crazy. It's genuinely crazy.
You can't.
I'm sorry that I dropped a knowledge bomb on you.
That's like an emergency laugh, or else I'm gonna cry. That's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, they're gonna cut up like old films, dude. They're gonna do it. They're gonna feed it in there.
It's honestly,
that's the next shovel that you could sell. Is taking like actual literal film, turning it into a like a digital projector,
it through like a projector,
that works with open ChatGPT's API.
Which, I mean, silver lining, I guess they're running out of training data, so there's not going to be that much they can do with it.
Silver lining, they've used all the
Hey, silver lining, the world's destroyed, but they can't do it as much anymore now that the world's destroyed.
Mostly bad, but a little good, says Joshua Chinlin.
It's not bad. It's slightly bad.
You're silly.
I am silly.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah. So sorry to make that circle jerk post serious, but fucking
I just love the concept of someone who has never once written, never read a book, being like, I have to write a book.
It seems like their vibe. I'm just gonna,
I don't know. I know these are big authors.
They're famous. Me famous. I want to be famous.
Let me put this together. This is my book and my dream.
My dream.
Mine.
Aren't all artists just stealing from other artists anyway? I'm just doing it in the most efficient method.
The most efficient and this is the second AI story, and we have not talked about the environmental aspects as well. So somebody's screaming at us in the comments.
Listen.
They have good reason.
They have good reason. Fuck. Like the fact that what is it? I hate also, and I feel like this is some sort of psyop.
Yeah.
People are saying if you only care about AI, or against AI because of the environmental reasons, you're being performative. And I get 3% of that.
Yeah.
Like, I think there is a more larger issue, but I think...
Yeah, you should be mad at it for the environmental reasons as well as all the other reasons.
Yeah, I think it's a valid reason to be mad because, like...
Some people are just like, no, I'm cool with AI. If they figure out this environmental stuff, I'm fine. Which I also disagree with.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I call it performative. They're genuinely upset.
That's kind of my thing, yeah.
But if they mean like you don't actually care about the environment... Then fuck off?
Maybe. I don't know.
I think.
That's why I think it's like a weird psyop where it's like it doesn't also make a lot of sense, like the arguments. Yeah.
It reminds me of people being like, well, recycling doesn't do anything, so I'm just going to throw trash on the ground outside.
Okay. All right.
Cool,
calm
man.
down there. Yeah.
No, yeah, that's really good.
You're awesome. You're a cool guy.
Yeah, that's more about me than it is about you for sure.
But I don't know. Like, I think it's important to the water use, like, even if the water's, only evaporating, it's still going to places that the water's not, like, if data centers here, water evaporates, city that doesn't get a lot of rain gets a lot of rain, flooding ensues, or, data center doesn't have enough power from the grid, we're going to burn a bunch of fuel, smoke in the air, and now this city is now getting fucked over. Noise pollution, super bad, really fucking bad.
Pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of reasons to...
No, Josh. Snowball. Global warming. What do you mean? But that's how these people seem to me, is the guy that's like, how could global warming exist? Because I have a snowball.
I went to the snow cone cart outside and just grabbed a bunch of ice.
It's in the middle of summer.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you talking about? The weather's all fucked up. I got a snowball.
I got a snowball right here.
What the fuck?
Actually, you know what? I do think the weather's kind of fucked.
Warming? I got snow right here.
I'm going to be honest with you. If you showed me a snowball in the middle of summer, I'd be like, oh, something's wrong.
Warming. Yes,
something's wrong.
Yes. Yeah.
We should call someone. I don't know who, but someone. Don't use AI. I think is my main point.
Yeah. Again. And that's it. Only
Double.
2 stories about AI.
I swear to Christ above, Sarah.
Only 2.
You lying motherfuckers.
Only 2.
All right. Am I the asshole for using the word Canadianism with a coworker?
What do you mean by that? Is all I'm saying.
I, 36 male, went to get coffee with 3 coworkers. We'll call them Jill, Jane, and Jack. 45 female, 50 male.
Okay.
We left the office to go get coffees on a sunny day, and I put on sunglasses. I have sensitive eyes and had laser eye surgery last year, so I generally protect my eyes going out. Jack commented it was weird that I had on sunglasses. I said that I have sensitive eyes. Jack replied that it wasn't workplace appropriate.
What?
I said we're outside going to get coffee. I'm not wearing them in the office. I don't see the problem.
He's just mad that you look cool.
Honestly, and to be fair, sunglasses, easy hack, easy jailbreak to getting
look
cool.
Jailbreaking.
Yeah, jailbreak your face with sunglasses.
Yeah.
Jack continued saying he just thought it was weird I even brought them to work. So I made a joke that I'm a crazy kind of guy. I wear sunglasses in the summer, and you might even catch me wearing a toque in the winter.
Oh, hell yeah.
Jill and Jane gave a small laugh. Jack then asked me what a toque is.
Oh.
Jack is an immigrant, but he has been here in Canada for at least 20 plus years, I believe from previous conversations. So I was a bit surprised he had never heard of a toque. I said, like a beanie, a winter hat. He said he's never heard someone call it a toque before. I said, oh, it's a word used in Canada for it. Jack again said that he never heard it referred to as a toque, and then I said I must be making it up or that they call it that from where I'm from.
No, it is, yeah.
I said, no, it's just a Canadian word for a winter hat, basically.
Yeah.
He said no one here calls it that.
All right.
He's never heard it before in his life.
Okay.
Jill chimed in and said that, yes, people call it toque, but in the U.S., it's a beanie usually.
Yeah.
Jane didn't really say anything. Jack continued to say how that's not true and no one calls it a toque.
Okay.
We kind of let the issue go, but Jack wouldn't and just kept saying how he had never heard of it.
God damn.
I eventually said toque is just like a Canadianism, I guess.
Okay.
He said that wasn't true and just kept going on, which I ignored at that point. We got our coffees, walked back to the office, and I didn't think much of it. Apparently, Jack is mad and telling people that I was a real asshole about it, using the word Canadianism. I asked Jill and Jane both, and they said I just tried to explain what it was.
Yeah.
I didn't really say anything about him, but he must not know what Canadianism means. Am I the asshole for saying toque is a Canadianism?
I mean...
It is toque and not 2K, right?
No, I think it's a toque. I've definitely heard...
I've heard it before.
I've
it's
heard
in
people say
RimWorld.
toque. Yeah.
I don't know where the nationality is of that, but I mean, yeah.
When I looked it up before, because I wear beanies all the time, and people
No, you fucking don't.
Well, yeah, this is just my head. People think I wear beanies. Sorry, but this is my head that's sewn into my skin.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, that's so disgusting of an image. No, I said it. I said it. That was me. I made
you
that
were
image.
yes-anding. I'm sorry. You're right. Yeah.
Anyway.
YTA. It's you.
Yeah. No, I like it. I like the gross imagery. I mean, I wouldn't have said it if I didn't like it.
That's fair.
Know what I mean?
That's fair. YTA to me for not listening.
Okay. I'm out. This is off the rails.
Sorry. Okay.
Okay. Fucking, no, I wear beanies all the time, and people online will sometimes call it a toque. And so I looked it up to be like, what are you talking about?
Oh, yeah.
And from what I've looked up too, it's like, I think there are different types of beanies where some of them are like a toque is like shorter and more on your head.
Interesting.
But I do think also it is Canadians will just call beanies
like
toques.
a winter hat of some sort. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's fine.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like, it's
not
just
a
how
problem.
Yeah.
It just seems like you looked cool and the guy got upset and then you said, no, you're wrong.
Sometimes I'm a crazy guy. I'll wear sunglasses in the summer.
Yeah, and then toques in the winter.
Hat in the winter.
Yeah, and then he got upset, maybe.
Which I wonder, because I know the post said that like the guys like immigrated from somewhere else. I do wonder if it's actually like immigrated from the United States, since someone else brought up in the U.S. it's called a beanie, you know?
Well, I wonder too also if he's from somewhere else maybe, and he's just never heard the word. Even if he felt like he was being left out of the conversation by being like, we're Canadians, we say toque. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. It's just not a problem. Like, it is a problem if you're knowingly excluding people. I think that's fucked up.
I agree with that.
But I don't think that's what's happening here.
No.
The guy was just upset and kind of threw a tantrum a little bit.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I feel like I've never... I mean, I know this is like me being a guy having the privilege of not having sexism happen to me.
Yeah.
I feel like not a lot of people have ever like commented on my looks.
Right.
In a workplace at the very least. Like I definitely like, what is it? Like I would work at the convention center and like no one.
Maybe it's like a dominance thing too. Like the guy is like, oh, this guy's mogging me with his sweet kind of fucking cool.
Can I be honest
sunglasses.
with you? Listen, let's be honest here. Sunglasses primarily are a good protection device for your eyes.
Yeah.
And it allows you to see better. It allows me to see better at the very least. Let's not go to an eye doctor and figure out what's wrong with my eyes.
You have literally perfect eyes. Every time you have gone to the eye doctor, it comes back 20/20.
Sarah, I shouldn't be driving at night.
What are you talking about?
I feel like I see every once in a while, like my eyes, like the, I don't know if it's the glass, but like the light will.
I have glasses. You're talking to a person with glasses. You have 20/20 vision.
Okay.
A doctor told you have 20/20 vision. Your father's 20/20 vision. You're gonna have 20/20 vision for the rest of your life, and it's fucked up.
I just want to be something different.
Oh, I know. I've been there before. Before I had glasses, I wanted glasses. Now I have them, and they suck.
That's fair. Yeah.
It sucks having them because I take them off. I can't fucking see shit. I can't see nothing. It's all shapes, man. It's all just shapes and colors.
All right, Night in the Woods. But I think primarily sunglasses should be seen as like a personal protective equipment, unironically.
Yeah, no, it's an aid.
Yeah. Secondly, though, they're cool as fuck. Thank Christ.
They're cool as shit.
They are cool as fuck also.
They are
it's
also
the
cool as
coolest
shit.
piece of equipment you could have.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't let a guy protect his fucking eyes, dude. Especially if he had LASIK last year.
The first thing I thought was this is ableist, and then the second thing I thought was okay, this guy is upset that he got mocked.
This is coolest because they're against me being
he's
cool.
Not letting, he's not letting me be cool. He's not
letting me fucking be awesome.
Yeah,
awesomest.
Well, and it's weird because a lot of people don't think about ableism in the concept of like you're disabled if you have glasses. You know.
Because I guess I wonder if it's one of those things where it's like because it's so normalized to have glasses.
It's something that gets brought up when people talk about disability aids because they're like the most accepted disability aids that exist.
Yeah,
lots of people have them.
True. Yeah,
but it is like a while ago. I watched this video of this woman that she went on a Twitter thread about how like you can train yourself to not need glasses. And it was just like one of those, anyone that has a disability has encountered a person that has come up to them and said, like, you just need to do acupuncture and it'll get rid of your disability.
Yeah, just slap your ears a little bit and you'll no longer
slap them a little bit.
You'll hear again. Yeah,
I don't know.
It'll wake up those tiny little hairs that are so bent
that they're stopping you from
they're
hearing.
stopping you from hearing. Yeah, so you just give it a little, and you're good. You're good.
So weird.
I'm Dr. San, and today.
Dr. San. Oh God, Dr. San, rest in peace.
Where you rest. Yeah.
Anyway, fucking. But no, everyone that has a disability has had somebody come up to them and just been like, "I'm dealing with a bout of eczema on my inner elbow.
On your elbow, yeah."
And I had the bright idea to go to Reddit r/eczema. Dude, it's so crazy.
You know what sucks too is like
people are suffering, man. People are you never know what people are fucking going through.
Can I be honest with with a Reddit subreddit very specifically for something like that? I feel like it is a coin flip of like either you're gonna get useful information or it's gonna be the craziest shit you've ever seen in your life.
These poor people. Holy crap.
Yeah.
It is post after post of people being like, I know I'm not supposed to itch it. Okay. Oh, just don't itch it. Oh, okay. What a new idea. Oh, it's like you can also tell that they're so upset because they've had a really horrible itchy thing.
Yeah.
Like it's like death by 1,000 paper cuts.
Yeah.
Or you just kind of have an itchy thing on your skin for a while.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of these people have had it their whole lives and have had it almost like you can get it so bad to the point where you're hospitalized. And so they've been through very serious things, and then people will be like, "Oh, just put lotion on."
Yeah,
like,
oh,
really? I'm fucking covered in lotion right now.
Let me go to the lotion tree
you
and just
fucking
grab all
piece
the
of
lotion.
shit.
Yeah.
It's like so funny because they're so mad because you can tell they're like, and I will say to me, it's a tiny amount on my. It looks huge to me, but it's a tiny amount in comparison.
You know, it's tiny in comparison, but like, you know, if it comes out of like nowhere. Like it's like you're used
I've
to
never
not
had it
having
before,
yeah.
So I'm dealing
like,
with
oh shit, yeah.
But it is like every morning and every night I'm like, oh my God, I want to fucking scratch this shit so bad.
But it's like no, you can't. It
no,
really
I can't,
you have to
spread.
Yeah.
But even then, like that's something that people think is like livable, and it's like it's obviously made enough people upset that they go online and they're like, fuck you.
Yeah. No,
damn,
I get it. Yeah, right.
Like it's real.
Yeah,
that is real.
I can understand. God, like you're just looking at it, motherfucker. Yeah. I'm dealing with it.
Yeah.
Like, come on, give me a little bit of benefit of the doubt. Yeah, being on fucking edge, stressed, can't do the one pleasurable thing. To my arm that everyone tells me I can't do.
God, I saw a comic that was like scratching feels like heaven, and then 2 seconds later, but your actions have consequences.
Yeah,
and there's just blood squirting out of their shit, which isn't how it is for me. I haven't scratched it so much that it's bled, but it feels like it.
It feels like
you're bleeding.
Yeah, it's gonna fucking.
It feels like absolute literal. Oh my God! Thank fucking Christ! I scratched this, and then 2 seconds later, it's like, oh okay.
Oh shit! Yeah,
I'm dying. I'm dying.
Man.
My arm is killing me. Which is a bit of an exaggeration.
But I mean, still though, I get it. Like shit.
Is it weird? Okay, this is a complete non sequitur to this. Because obviously the other person's the asshole. I can't even find a moment where OP might be the asshole.
No, yeah, I don't think OP's the asshole, yeah.
But, is this, and I know the answer that you're going to give me too, I think sometimes I like having an injury.
Okay.
Not to be like, ooh, I'm injured. I think sometimes I like having an injury because I like the feeling of, yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever.
Walk it off.
I'm fucking walking it off. I don't give a shit.
Is it like a power thing almost, where it's like a self-empowering?
I feel cool. I feel sick. Like I'm fucking like, yeah, whatever. I don't give a shit.
I think it also depends on the injury. Like I do think I
think existing at a constant pain level of like 2 or 3 is when I am at my peak. If I'm perfectly comfortable, I don't know. There's something wrong.
You have to suffer a little bit.
Yeah. I really do. I have to. And it's not like I will make up an injury. I don't think I'll do that. But when I am injured and I'm dealing with an injury, I'm not on a rush to go fix it, I guess.
When you stub your toe, are you like, fuck? Yes. Like,
yes.
You're
yes,
like,
I do that. But you know, there used to be times when like you had this like hammer out and it fell on my foot. And I was just like, oh, my foot's bleeding really bad. And you were like, what the fuck? And I was like, yeah, I'll just put like a sock on it or something.
And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude?
Yeah, you know, I'd be like, I'd put a Band-Aid on it for a little bit, and then it would heal a little bit, and like I would neglect to change the Band-Aid. Because I'm like, whatever, it'll heal. You probably need air.
Have the smallest like mosquito
That's
bite.
my thing, yeah, because
I'm stretching it out every fucking like, oh god damn it, I got in the shower, got a little wet. Fuck.
Like you will come out, you will put gauze on yourself if our cats scratch us.
Yeah, sometimes I'm bleeding,
and that's your right.
The fucking one of them, the one got my fucking wrist like right on the edge of it, and I had to get 2 big ass Band-Aids to cover it.
Yeah, this happened to me like when I was like 7. It's like I will say I do have a little like one of my cat Leola jumped on me with his claws in the back, and it got a little bit of me like on the I don't know. I weirdly enough I feel like I'm working.
Okay.
When I have an injury that I'm healing.
My job is to heal.
It's like I'm doing all this. I don't know why. It's like the only way I can give myself a pat on the back.
Meanwhile,
like, damn, man, you're doing all this and you have a bout of eczema right now.
Meanwhile,
good job, girl.
I'm mildly uncomfortable sitting in this chair, and I'm like, I want to get out of here.
And I don't judge you for that for sure.
If I don't walk around for 250 steps every hour because I'm sitting in this chair, I'm not gonna have my back. My sister, it's genetic. My sister has bad back problems. So now I'm gonna,
I don't know. I guess I'm just constantly like,
is sciatica passed down, or is that a thing that you just kind of get?
It's just something that and you know what is something that my family, I feel like my brother and my dad are both like this. Are both like this. Where you just kind of like get uncomfortable and you don't even, I'm so used to it because I'm never making myself comfortable that I just keep going. And I never change it until I'm so uncomfortable that I'm like, why am I fucking
why does this shit suck? Yeah.
Like when I would nap on the couch, I would nap at such a position where my neck was so fucked up that it fucked up my neck for a week. And then I was like, my neck's fucked up. I don't like it. And I was like, oh yeah, probably because I sleep like this.
Yeah.
And that's the only way I can sleep on the couch
45-degree pitch and 90-degree yaw. Yeah, like that's
like
probably
I'm fucking in Hereditary or something. Like what the fuck is wrong with me?
Yeah, just in the fucking top corner of the house. It's
ridiculous. It's like on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why I have to do that.
For funsies, yeah.
And then the rest of the week while my neck hurts, I'm walking around like, I'm doing a good job.
I'm still alive.
I'm doing this even though my neck hurts.
Meanwhile,
good job, girl. And then I won't say it. I'm not trying to get
sympathy
from other people.
Yeah.
That's the only way to get sympathy from myself, I guess.
Shit.
I don't know. There's probably something wrong with me.
Meanwhile, I'm so spoiled by these Bombas that the idea of wearing any other sock on my foot
and that's your right. You have a good pair of socks that you like.
That I want to wear forever and ever.
I mean, that's what I think most people do is they find a brand that they like and they buy it forever.
Yeah. And I'm going to buy this forever, I think.
And it has never been a thought in my mind of finding a brand of socks that I like.
Meanwhile, I'm like, I wear socks every day, 24/7. If I'm not in the shower, I'm wearing socks. I need the best socks possible.
I'm more likely if I find out that the dollar store sells socks, I'm like, oh, hell yeah. That'll be my brand.
And I'm like, stay away. Those are
Don't even put them in the same washing machine as my Bombas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want that filthy, cheap cloth hit my slightly more expensive cloth.
I'll probably be like, hell yeah, now Josh can buy Bombas because I'm buying the cheaper.
Yeah.
The cheaper version.
Just using your card. We're saving money. Yeah, we're saving money so I can, So my $300 carton Bombas that I'm justified in getting now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. But even if we weren't together, I'd still buy the Dollar Tree socks.
If we weren't together, I would still be buying Bombas.
So Anyway, solved
it.
Am I overreacting? During my book club this weekend, one of the husbands asked me to stop coming because of what we read. I said no.
What'd you guys read? That's the question here. If it's not said during the entire post.
No, it does.
Okay.
I don't know the exact book, but it does say like the type of book.
Oh, okay.
I'm part of a neighborhood book club that's been meeting for about a year. It's mostly women in their late 20s to early 40s, and I'm the only guy. We rotate houses every month, and honestly, it's been one of the better ways I've met people since moving here.
Nice.
The club recently got into dark romance.
Ooh.
It wasn't my suggestion, but everyone voted on it, and that's just where the group ended up. We spend most of the meetings talking about character development, plot, whether the male main character is actually redeemable, etc. It's MMC. I believe that's male main character.
Oh, okay. That would make sense. Yeah.
Also, etc. I don't know why I said etc. No big deal, right? And then it's like that emoji where it's like, like it's like looking off to the left or the right.
You would think, yeah,
stage
like it's
left.
Yes. Yeah.
And then it's like, and then, yeah. I'm friendly with everyone, but I don't hang out with any of them outside of book club. I know a few of their husbands from saying hello if they're around before or after meetings, but that's about it. After our meeting a few days ago, I was loading a folding chair into my car when one of the husbands came outside and asked if he could talk to me. He told me he'd appreciate it if I stopped coming to book club. I asked why, and he said his wife has become, quote-unquote, way too excited about book club ever since they started reading dark romance.
You trying to fuck my wife?
By reading a book near her?
By reading a book near her?
What the hell?
What are you reading for? To fucking
what
fuck?
What are you reading for? And that it was weird having the only guy there discussing those books with a group of married women. I laughed at first because I genuinely thought he was joking. Because sometimes guys can be funny like that, but turns out he wasn't joking, lol.
I think we learned earlier, guys actually cannot be funny like that. Yeah.
Guys are not funny.
Yeah.
He said he wasn't accusing me of doing anything inappropriate, but
then what the fuck are you accusing me? Like you're still mad at me.
What are we
Why
doing?
am I
here?
still on trial then? I didn't commit a crime and I'm
Your Honor,
Your
fucking... Honor, let me go. But the whole situation made him uncomfortable.
Kangaroo book club. Fucked up.
That would quote unquote solve a lot of problems if I just found a different hobby. Skull emoji. I told him I wasn't there to flirt with anyone. I'm there because I like reading. Everyone in the group voted on the books and I enjoyed the discussions. I also said if he has concerns about his wife's interest in fictional, morally questionable men, that's probably something they should talk about together.
Yeah, true.
He got annoyed and said I was intentionally missing the point. I eventually just told him, I'm not quitting a book club because you're insecure about fictional men. If it's that big of a deal, just join.
Yeah, true. Hey.
Now I'm wondering if I should have handled it differently. I don't want to create tension in the neighborhood, but I also don't think it's reasonable to ask me to leave a group I've been a part of for a year because he's uncomfortable. Am I overreacting here? Yeah,
you're doing nothing. You're reading a book. You're engaging with fictional media.
Top comment is, look, man, now my wife expects me to read, okay? To read! Stop making her think men do that!
No, yeah, us men don't read now. What the fuck is up with this guy? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just imagining you're putting your folding chair into the fucking car and some guy's like, "Hey, bud.
Let's not do that,
listen, I know you brought up 50 Shades of Grey, right?
Right.
And I'm going to be honest with you.
What the fuck? You want to read porn with my wife?
Yeah, you're trying to read porn with my wife?
You trying to read porn with my wife? And a lot of other men's wives?
She wants to get fuzzy handcuffs now. That's kind of weird. What a weird coincidence. Why are you putting those ideas in her head?
Listen, buddy, I'm not trying to have sex with my wife, okay?
But are you trying to
have sex with my wife? Because that's also not okay.
No one's having sex with my wife.
Is allowed to have sex with her. She's not allowed to have sex.
It's projection, right? Like,
yeah.
Is it projection? Because I feel like if you're reading what are you afraid of?
What are you afraid
of, buddy? What's the fear here? That your wife's going to be
not allowed to be around literate men.
How is it? I am sticking to the you're putting ideas in her head angle, I guess.
That's awesome because it is her empty little head. Her no thoughts having head.
Well, that's what he thinks,
She ain't got a machine in there.
No, but that's what...
She ain't got nothing. No cogs in there.
But it's
just a big old empty noggin waiting for some thoughts.
Yeah,
and I don't want them to be yours.
Yeah, I don't want to be your ideas, man. Fucking another man's thoughts inside my wife might as well be his penis. And
God damn.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Because I'm so.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
listen,
you have
I'm not.
You have a thinking woman.
Yeah, I have a thinking woman, and I'm comfortable with myself.
Yeah.
Which I guess is weird. I guess it's weird to have faith in oneself.
And partner.
And partner?
So I think so, maybe. You okay?
I'm broken. I'm broken.
Okay.
Genuinely, yeah. Just, I don't get it.
Okay.
What am I thinking? Fucking, what do you think? What do you think, genuinely?
I think the guy just doesn't want to read.
You know, because, like, why?
I think just he found out that his wife is likes men that are not him. And he's upset, and he doesn't want to yell at his wife for some reason.
And I think that is a good point, too. He's not willing to read the book to see what characteristics the guy has.
Yeah, I mean, this and the other post of the guy that doesn't know what a toque is, it just kind of feels like they're mad that they don't know stuff.
Which, that's a weird theme, actually, yeah. But I mean, I feel like it's common.
The guy doesn't want to communicate with his wife.
And
so
also
he would
doesn't
rather go and try and have like a power male
fantasy move, like...
Yeah, just kind of power move off.
Yeah.
With another man that's around the situation. I mean, I don't know. We don't go to clubs or anything, but like, I feel like if you're around people that fight, like men that fight, that get really drunk and then fight, that's kind of it.
I guess it's been so long since I've had a guy in my life that was like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, like, because I do think it is hard.
You really don't vibe with them.
I don't vibe with them.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I'm like, no, this isn't real. This is not.
And I get it, because it is like, I also don't. I think I understand them because, like, not to say that my brothers knew people like that, but my brothers had a lot of stories about, like, their friends would get drunk and then they would just be like, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck, Mikey?
Yeah.
What the fuck? And then it'd be like, push them, and then they would just, and then just stick them outside.
Yeah. Now, what a weird anti-intellectualism that's based on being intelligent, where it's like you want to know things, but you're upset when other people know things because you don't know it.
Yeah.
So therefore, you've decided.
No, I know it. You're the stupid.
Know it, actually.
I'm not
even
stupid.
Even though
you're the stupid.
You're
even
not putting the work.
And also, like, they're probably not calling you stupid.
No,
you just feel stupid
because you don't know something,
right?
And it's like, okay, a lot of people don't know things.
But then the difficult part of this is, especially if you're someone that is like either traumatized by like domestic violence and stuff like that, or you feel like maybe you're unsafe, like you're afraid of being unsafe in situations like this. Men like this can very easily just start getting violent. Because, I mean, if they're willing to get violent about, like, I don't know something, like, you can't just tell a guy to de-escalate him, like, no, you're just mad because you don't know stuff. That is not going to de-escalate him.
That doesn't work? Are you telling me?
And it's like, that's a really scary thing to be in. I don't know. My brothers did tell me, like, if you're ever next to a fight of two people, if it's two girls, you grab them from behind to not get them, like, you don't get in between a fight with two girls, because when girls fight, they fight to the death.
Oh, okay.
Like, they get very violent. But when guys fight, you could just be like, hey, guys, fucking don't do that. I don't know why. And I was a kid.
I don't know if I believe that.
I don't know if I believe that. But they were like, usually when guys fight, this is what my brothers believed at the time, many years ago.
This is a good insight on your brothers. Wait a minute. Yeah.
Well, because there were many fights. Like, I hung around them and their friends, like, a lot. And there were many just, like, they would just get drunk and fight.
Yeah.
And it's like just something, they would fight each other playfully. You know what I mean?
Huh.
Like wrestle and shit. Yeah. So I don't know. It's just very like if two guys are fighting or whatever, you don't want them to fight, just be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. But if two girls are fighting, you either get the fuck out of there or you like try to get them away from each other. Which I will say is true for the fights that happened in high school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There are many fights where I've just kind of been around those. And it's like, get out of here. And then the dudes will be like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I wonder, maybe
don't
this is
put yourself in the middle of a fight. Never do that.
Yeah.
Never.
I think this is my my too woke everyone's equal, where it's like I feel like anyone that's doing a crime of passion is gonna be passionate, and it's like it doesn't necessarily matter about gender. But then I am wondering, like, societally, if we have put this onto people.
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly have no idea. But it's the meme of the like girls will take their earrings off.
Okay, that's fair. I've definitely seen memes like that. Yeah.
Yeah, because then once they're fighting, they know that they're gonna grab the earrings and try to yank your earlobe off. Because it's a very easy way to hurt you really bad.
It got a hand to him. Smart though. That's smart thinking. I mean, that's
whereas like a guy fighting is just kind of like.
Where's any part of your body?
Punch you in the face. Like that's a different type of guy.
Or if they have a septum, pull that. I would pull a guy's earring.
If you're in a fight.
If I'm in a fight, yeah. If I see it, I'm going for it.
Yeah, well, just, looking back on it, that's so funny that it is a thing that I've just kept in my mind. Like, my brother said it, so that's what it is.
You just haven't questioned it until...
And I'm like, that is so schoolyard logic. That's really funny. That I've just been like...
If a girl's fighting, hug her from behind.
It feels so much like guys have wee-wees, girls have woo-woos.
It does feel like a little bit handshake for men, hugs for women. But the fighting, like, hands on the men, hugs for the women. It still hugs somehow.
It is still hugs. That's really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
You're not overreacting. That guy's being a weirdo.
Yeah. He's just being, his masculinity is, he's, now all of a sudden his wife is like, oh, you know what's masculine? Literacy. And he cannot keep up.
What?
He can't keep up with that.
I can't keep up with it.
No. Now my wife wants literate men. Fuck.
God damn it.
I better fight the next literate man I see.
Oh, wait. There's a literate man at the club?
Oh, I'm going.
It's time.
Honey, I'm going.
Honey, I'm going.
Dude, yes.
Get the shotgun.
Which is crazy because, like, okay, book club wise, I would like a man to be there reading a dark. I want to hear their opinion.
Because I think it'd be interesting to hear a guy's opinion on how he's being portrayed, like his gender's being portrayed.
I think that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then again, you're smart.
Right.
And the thing about being smart is being curious.
Yeah.
That's cringe, though. That's cringe to be curious.
Yeah, I get being like, this is so anti-intellectual, because it is.
Yeah.
But that was not my first thought when I read this weirdly.
It's anti-intellectualism, like, in the disguise of intellectualism. You know what I mean? Where it's like, you do value knowing things, but you don't care about... Because he
lets his wife go to the book club, I guess?
Yeah, or like, you value knowing things, but if you don't know something... Somehow that's not your fault.
I see what you mean.
It's other people's fault.
I guess that more applies with the guy with the toque.
That's true.
Because he wants to be seen as like, I know stuff.
I know stuff.
Yeah, you don't know.
Why do you wear sunglasses outside?
That's wrong.
That's wrong.
To me.
Yeah. You only wear sunglasses in the movies.
in the moopies.
In the moopies.
Yeah, I don't know. I think life gets a lot easier once you see these little arguments as like, and I will say this as someone who, I don't know what a neurotypical response to arguments like these are, but as a peer-reviewed autistic woman, these arguments would happen like in high school or something.
Yeah.
Because they are very childlike, these arguments.
Yeah.
These kind of conflicts. And then I would go home and really worry about it for days. Like, what am I doing something wrong? And then now my life has become a lot easier just to realize, and honestly, just paint with a broad brush. Like maybe sometimes it's a real thing. I don't know. Maybe I am annoying people sometimes and they're genuinely getting upset at me. I think it's okay to be a little bit annoying and be myself.
Yeah.
Rather than, and just be like, well, okay, I annoyed that person. Rather than just, worry about it all the time. And do I need to change myself to be better?
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's worked for me. It's more you're playing statistics. You're playing the numbers.
You're moneyballing your life.
Yeah. Do most of my friends like me? Yes.
Okay.
Great. I've only had like a couple of bad ones. But if you just worry about the bad ones,
then you're not going to focus on the good ones.
Yeah, that's not any way to live your life.
No, not at all.
Yeah. So I don't know. You have these things, and then if you just tell yourself, it's their problem. Never fix yourself.
Never fix yourself,
if
guys.
If it becomes like a common denominator, then maybe think about it a little bit.
But
it's always good to practice kindness and stuff.
But hey, if you're listening to this podcast, you're perfect.
It's never change.
Never change.
Fuck.
Give me money.
Advice giving is so hard. No.
Patreon.
Just go with the flow.
Never
never make any changes to your life.
Vibe, dude.
I don't know. It's like pick your battles, I guess. Is that what I mean?
I think I think it's
I don't know. I'm tired.
Pick your battles, not overthink. I'm also hungry. All right. Okay. All right.
Pick your battles, I guess.
Pick your battles, I guess. Is that the title? That's a good title.
It's so long.
It might fit. Pick your battles, I guess. That's six syllables.
It has to be six syllables?
That's the rule I have.
Okay.
That's the rule. If it's more than 6 or 7.
It feels like a title for sure.
It does feel like a title. That or something else I said earlier. I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I'll see it later.
You did say something and then looked at the camera like, that's it.
Because I was real proud of myself.
You were. And I was like, oh, he thinks that's the title.
And I couldn't. Boy, is he wrong.
Boy, is he wrong. I got something cooking, I bet you.
I got something cooking, yeah. r/unpopular opinion.
Okay.
We are meant to live slow lives and have placed too much value on being, quote, fast-paced in the last 20 years or so.
I feel like I could get on board with this.
It's obviously my opinion.
Yeah.
But I feel humans peaked around 2000 to 2005. We had most everything. Wonder what happened in 2005 that's...
Okay.
When was the last time you heard of him? September 10th, 2001. Sorry. Onion, America, Birth of a Nation.
Really peaked. Really 2001.
We had most everything.
Okay.
Cars, planes, phones, and advanced medicine.
You can't mention planes, man. That's crazy.
We were at a very good point.
Uh-huh.
And suddenly, everything exploded.
What is happening?
I can't tell if this is...
like 9/11, the story.
Everyone's taking this post seriously in the comments, too.
That's
so I don't think,
crazy.
I think this is just really bad wording.
What the fuck?
It all happened too fast, and now everything flies around too fast everywhere all the time. Primarily because of the internet, I suppose. Movements start before the cause is understood. No one has any time. We all want to have everything all at once. We want to make even showers useful by running a podcast in the background. Fuck you.
Fuck off.
Life has lost its natural pace and simplicity. I could go on, but you get my point.
Okay. I mean, shit, man, I'm autistic. I don't know. If I take a shower without any music on, I want to crawl out of my skin.
You know what's crazy,
that
too?
That has nothing to do with that.
They still had CD players back in the day, and I'm willing to bet people put...
I put the radio on.
Yeah.
I had a little radio.
You can still have music on in the shower, even in 2000s.
Believe it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like... Listen, not to say, like, this time frame in life is good. You know,
I mean, okay.
But if we're comparing to 20 years ago, there are some better things.
And it's always an icebreaker at like your job where it's like, would you go into the future or would you go into the past? And everyone says like the past. And then they're like, okay, well, what time period? And it's like, I would be in the Victorian era. I would be in the 1950s. I would be in the 1970s with free love and all that stuff. And it's like, it's such a white people question.
Yeah.
Like,
no, yeah, it's literally...
You have the privilege of doing that, you know?
Other people do not.
Yeah.
Which I 100% agree with that.
I'm always like, if I am, say, in the past, I'm like, yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, yesterday was really good. I'll go back then.
Yeah.
And then people always like, that's boring. I'm like, okay, I'll kill Hitler. I don't know.
None of you guys did that.
Wow, why'd you bring up Hitler at work? Fucking, why are you asking me this question?
Yeah, this isn't my fucking fault.
I don't know what you want me to do.
You guys are being selfish with your answers. I'm saving the fucking world.
I'm saving the what is that's the real answer.
Yeah.
That's the real fucking answer that wins the prompt.
Yeah, I won the prompt.
Brandon Lee Mulligan won. It's I would kill Hitler. Next question. Next fucking icebreaker question. Yeah. Or I would go into the future. It's like, but you don't know what's gonna happen. Okay. I mean, it's different than now. Yeah. I would definitely not go back to when it's objectively worse.
That's the thing, right? Like, I do think it'd be taking better of a chance because I feel like as society does progress, progress does actually happen slowly, but as progress happens, then you have these stronger counterculture of like Republican fascism. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Where it's like in 2005, like technically gay marriage wasn't legal in all the United States.
No, it was not.
That happened in 2015.
Yeah.
So you thought it was better when gay people couldn't get married? I can be
you
bad
can.
faith.
You can do this. Yeah. I mean, maybe that's the other thing now. At this point,
it's kind of like saying "Make America Great Again."
Yes.
It's like when
to win. It was never great.
Point? Yeah.
It was never great. What are you talking about?
There's a lot of problems.
When women couldn't vote? Do you mean when slavery existed? Do you mean Jim Crow laws? Like, do you mean when people were scalping Native Americans? Like, what are you talking about? What sort of bigotry are you okay with that you want to go back to?
That you're okay with going back to and seeing happen in real life? Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I don't know. It's one of those things that's like, even though it's like only 20 years ago, you know?
Yeah.
I do think
I want to go back to the time period where where everyone sucked my dick, and the cause of that was everybody else had a worse time. That's what I think. I was like, okay, great. So you just raised your hand and said, "I'm selfish.
I'm selfish, and I hate everyone besides myself."
Thanks for wasting a bunch of fucking
relationships
oxygen, man.
aren't love based; they're transactional. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But also, fuck, what is it like? I think that's the thing that pisses me off about this too, is conflating two different ideas. Because I can agree that the internet's sometimes bad.
Yeah, I think definitely.
And I think sometimes we can get too attached to phone. Phone's sometimes bad.
Phone's sometimes bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm speaking their language now, right? Phone's sometimes bad, but sometimes wife not bad though.
For being on phone.
Yeah.
Phone sometimes bad, but
phone sometimes
not
good.
Bad for being on phone. Kids not bad for being on phone.
Yeah, sometimes phone good, actually.
Phone good?
Phone can be good sometimes.
Phone good.
Like when you actually decide to Google things like history and find out what happened in, I don't know, 2001 or so.
ChatGPT history.
Yeah.
No, phone bad.
No, phone bad
phone
there.
Bad there.
Google sentence dash minus AI.
Duck,
better.
Duck,
go. Better. History. Wikipedia. No, fucking.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just interesting that, I mean, for sure, probably probably a white person said this.
Yeah. It's kind of like when a bunch of like trad wife-esque women on TikTok were like, why did I have to get suffrage? I could just be baking at home and be high off Vyvanse all day or something. It would just be high as fuck.
And that was when that was when life was better.
And it's like, you really think you're going to choose your pills that you're on? That's what you think? Okay, buddy. And also then a bunch of black women once again had to come up and do all the work and say, hey, guess what? I never got to not work. That was what? My family never got to not work.
Yeah.
You're showing your white ass, huh? And it's like, yeah.
Weird.
That's
weird how that comes out, yeah.
It's like, yeah, okay, people will say things that on paper you'd agree with, and then you turn around and then you're like, well, actually no, this is a white supremacist
now that I'm thinking about
concept.
This, yeah. Jeez, man.
Yeah, believe it or not.
God, I really...
Actually, being able to work is good. Being able to have your own money is good. Being
having
able
your
to
own
vote
autonomy
and not worry that your husband's controls your vote.
You should
is
have
good.
your own bank account. You should be able to put your own credit card in your own name if you like.
I don't know, and I don't think everyone that says this dumb shit has nefarious purposes. I think a lot of them are just trying to work this out in their heads.
Yeah,
and think they're saying something smart, and they're not. But it still can cause harm. Yeah. Especially if people are not educated to a point where they'll read it, and if it sounds smart, they'll go, oh, wait, actually?
Yeah, everything
minute.
Before the iPhone came out
this
was
is a
awesome.
new way to think.
New way to think is that like, maybe this is all bullshit.
Like, as long as people keep making up, like, reinventing the harmonic scale and saying they made a new scale, I don't think.
Yeah.
Spreading misinformation is bad, actually.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, phone.
I love those people.
Yeah.
They keep doing it, though. Keep making up a new quote unquote new scale.
Keep being you.
Keep being you. You're fun. I love that people have the balls to be like, I did it. I made a new. This is a melodic. This is a melodic scale. This is a melodic harmonic scale.
Beethoven can suck my dick.
Hey, Jane Doe.
That guy's
2026 made it.
Oh man.
And I posted on Reddit, and then all the haters
were like, this already exists.
This is a G Dorian. This is not.
Yeah.
R/am I overreacting? Am I overreacting for being upset he left me at a sketchy gas station alone?
No. You said enough, man. Dude, if I was left behind at a gassy station.
A gassy station? Yeah.
If I was left at a sketchy gas station, I would also be pissed off.
Hi, y'all. Throwaway account. My sister, 20, we'll call her Grace, and her situationship, male 31, we'll call him Fart.
Yeah.
Sick. We've already judged her for the age gap. Don't worry. All good. I won't mention it.
Just don't open up that can of worms, Redditor.
The other day, Grace locked her keys and phone in her car at a gas station Fart himself called Sketchy before going to watch a movie with Fart.
Oh, he knows. That's awesome. Oh, that's crazy.
Fart's place was close enough she walked from the gas station, and then they went to the movie per her request. After, he didn't even pick her up from the gas station?
Yeah, he was just like, I'll walk over and we're walking back.
He made her walk to his house? I didn't even get that the first time I read this. That's actually crazy. After the movie, he drove her back to her car where she used his phone to call the local police department who couldn't do anything. Awesome. Then she called a company and they didn't have anyone available. Grace finally got a hold of me and I gave her our sister's number who was closer. I live states away. Our sister said she would go get her and it'd take like 45 minutes to an hour. In Fart's car, after calling our sister, she said it's fine and he can go because she knows he has plans, which were playing video games with his friends.
Oh, okay.
She asked if that was wrong, and he asked if that was wrong, and it'd be monstrous if he did leave. She said it would be.
So, okay, so she is also like...
She's saying no, that would be fucked up if you left me alone at this gas station for an hour. He asked if she would hate him. She said she wouldn't, but her moral view of him would be tainted.
Yeah.
And that it's kind of wrong to leave her. A group of sketchy guys pulled up, and he said he'd wait till they leave. During that, she said, no, it's fine. Go play video games. He asked if it was bad again. She said, yeah, it's kind of a monstrous thing to do. She told him she's just going to sit on the curb and cry. He said that makes him feel bad and to not. She said there's no way when she gets out of his car, she's not crying on the curb. He left. He left to go play video games with his friends online. He lives 2 minutes away from the gas station. Meanwhile, this was after 7 p.m.
Oh my God.
She's 5 foot and cute as a button. Our sister got to her around 8 p.m. Once Grace got in her car, she saw a text and Fart saying his friends send their thoughts and prayers. A lot of texts have conspired since, and she's worried she's overreacting. I have the screenshots.
If we're already saying thoughts and prayers, like they're already assuming you're dead, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's what really pissed me off.
Yeah.
Because it's like a lot of this is like, it's situationship. Like,
yeah.
I think if you're reading this in bad faith, you're saying, well, why is she saying it's okay when it's not? And it's like, okay, so she has to do it literally everything perfect.
Yeah, she has to spell everything
just
out.
Literally fucking everything perfect for you to actually have empathy
and also,
for her?
let's be honest here. You're saying, oh yeah, sure, it's okay. Like you're being it's because you're aggressively because you're like, no, this is not okay. I'm gonna be mad.
I mean, why does he have to ask her 5 million times? Essentially, don't be mad at me.
Yeah,
because he feels guilty, which he should.
Because he's gonna go play fucking.
He's gonna leave a woman in a gas station and just not give a shit about it.
And also, like, it's crazy how old this guy is because the childlike notion of like, okay, these are the only sketchy guys on the planet. Once they're gone, you're safe.
And also, you're not gonna be mad at me.
You're not 30-year-old
man. You're not gonna be mad at me, White. I can't handle it if you're mad at me. Okay, 30-year-old. 30-year-old.
Fucking hell, man.
Anyway, too long didn't read my sister's situationship, left her at a gas station, no phone, no keys. Please help her, she's not reacting enough. That's real. Anyway, okay, so now these are the texts. I'm bringing out the dude bro voice.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, crying emoji. This is why I had to read the body first so that you had all the shit. Because I read this first and I was like, okay, what is this? Who is this? I don't know.
What's the story here?
But now we have the context. These texts are fucking heinous. I'm sorry. Thank you for seeing Spider-Man with me, though. Sorry. Sorry. Spider-Man's probably really good. I'm sorry. Crying emoji again. hopefully you're reading this in like 45 minutes and not tomorrow. Friend Slop Friday sends their thoughts and prayers to you. This is NL. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Friend Slop Friday sends their thoughts and prayers to you from
Your
Florida.
Honor, it's his job. He's a friend slop streamer named Corey.
Named Corey. So Corey's got a wife, I think.
Yeah, he's cheating on her right now. We're all just laughing. We're all laughing.
Shit. Friend Slop Friday sends their thoughts and prayers to you from Florida and wherever the hell Ben lives.
You don't even know where Ben.
You don't even know where Ben lives. You left her, and you don't even know where Ben lives. Thanks for taking me to go see it. It was fun. I have thankfully been saved before it gets too dark. Very glad it's not tomorrow. And tell them I say thank you. I feel like you had your fun time kind of ruined. Crying emoji. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you did. You but didn't you? You did it.
Like, the thing I don't get to is like, you could say like, well, then why is she flip-flopping on the it's bad, but it's okay, but it's bad, but it's okay?
No,
the
so
guy's fucking annoying. He
and also,
will
yeah,
not stop talking about it.
This is definitely like gray walling or what's it called, where it's like it's not gray wall because that's a term, but like
that is a different thing.
But it's definitely, it feels like I don't want to deal with this bullshit.
He's trying to get her to say it's okay.
Yeah,
so that he can feel like it's okay.
So yeah, so she can move on and like just not deal with this bullshit with this. Yeah.
Yeah. And this is like the
this
fourth
is survival.
or fifth time that he's asking. My fun time wasn't ruined. I hope yours wasn't. I enjoyed going to the movies. It was really fun, and I hope it was for you too. Being left alone wasn't too fun. Everything besides the movie bundles to the besides the movie bundles to the worst day I've had in a while. Lol. I don't know what that means. And I'm sorry for you having to drive all around for me. I know it was annoying. And then like exhausted emoji, which makes me feel so bad.
I'm so sad. I'm so sorry, dude.
I'm sorry. Like 6 R's. I'm sorry. I left you alone. Crying emoji. Don't hate me, please. And it's the BTS heart hand emoji. Don't apologize, though. Genuinely. I was annoyed for like maybe 2 seconds when you said you forgot your wallet thingy. And then I remembered it's literally not that serious. And shit happens and immediately didn't care. You gotta lock in, though. Crying emoji.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, listen, because I'm a good fucking person. I did help you out, but like, this is your fault.
This is like so Bo Burnham and Promising Young Woman coded. I don't know what else to tell. Like,
I kind of get what you mean.
I'm such a nice guy. That's why I'm doing all this shit for you. But and then like, I don't know. When you're out of it or you're grown or you've been there before, you're just like, what a fucking piece of garbage.
This lying asshole. Yeah.
I don't hate you. My moral view on you tainted for sure. I don't know who would genuinely do that, lol. Shit does happen and it keeps happening. Crying emoji. I do really appreciate you not being annoyed or upset. Thank you. Thanks for not being annoyed or upset.
Yeah, you really,
Girl,
man, you're
please stand up.
Yeah.
Like, I know you're young and it's hard, but oh my God.
Jesus.
I do really appreciate you not being annoyed or upset. Thank you. I do have to lock in. Exhausted emoji. I don't really know how to respond to that. I'm sorry. I didn't feel great about it, but I didn't think that it made me morally gray. No need to thank me, though. Not a problem at all. Now he's getting mad that she won't say that it's all right. That's all. That's
and now we're getting yeah.
Listen, man.
But also because you still have to play the part where it's like, no, what I did was thankless. You don't have to.
He's not even doing the fucking the manipulation correctly. He's not even doing the manipulation correctly.
Jesus, man.
I think I really just misunderstood / underestimated our friendship. I thought you cared a little bit more about me and my safety, and that's ignorant on my behalf and fully my fault. Unless it's not personal to just me and you do that to any friend and I've misjudged you as a whole. And it's like the woman emoji that's like,
the shrugging
emoji.
Yeah.
I by no means want this to come out mean or rude, and I'm not trying. New slide. I by no means, and I'm not trying to cause trouble. It just did honestly hurt. But at the end of the day, I'm curious, and I do want to know your genuine thoughts about that all. Honestly, I'm pretty offended by that.
Fuck off, man.
Fucking
snowflake. Fucking.
I consider you a friend, and it means a bunch to me. But like, if it was that big a deal, you should have stressed that.
Motherfucker.
Just tell me.
She literally said, I don't know. I'm going to look at you differently.
You were in a public place from what on my end sounded like it was going to be an hour. From the start, I offered to not even go to the movie in the first place about it. I would have done the same with anyone because I just didn't think it was that major of a deal. You made it sound not as serious as you're treating it now. If you had asked me to stay, I would have. Offended by me expressing my feelings? I do agree I had a joking tone, but still expressed in that jokey tone that I think it'd be wrong to leave and that my moral view of you would be changed. Whether I made it sound like a big deal or not, I said not joking, I'm going to sit on the curb and cry, so I feel like I'm saddened with your decision not to stay. It's okay for someone's feelings to change, and I'm just trying to express to you now that after I've thought, it has hurt my feelings. I feel like the situation and the text after felt like you didn't care, and I feel like nobody who cares about anybody would have to be asked to stay in that situation. Again, I'm not saying this to be mean or offensive. I'm just trying to express my feelings honestly.
Yeah, it's the placating too. It's really...
God, that hurts.
Yeah.
That really hurts. You can say fuck off in a text.
Yeah, you can say fuck off.
What could he do?
Yeah, fuck this guy. Yeah.
Fuck this guy. I'm offended to be taken in such... I'm offended to be taken in such a way when I thought I had helped. Actually, you thinking of me bad offends me. Genuinely thought you were joking. Valid though, whatever.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Miscommunication, I'm not gonna fight you on it. If you feel like I don't care, then I don't really know what to do with that info, because if I didn't care, then why help at all?
Wait, what?
Why check in at all? Why hang out with you in the first place? I guess that's fully my thoughts on it. I'm not going to try to defend my character. Yeah, everything is black and white, dog. Like,
yeah,
if you were ever in a position, that means that if you ever help somebody out even once, you're totally a good person.
You can do whatever
for the
you
rest
want.
of your life.
Yeah, you're cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that person, if you help them out once, then they should never think of you as bad.
Yeah.
Never.
They should always, you should
Their feelings should never be hurt.
You should hold over that one nice thing you've done over them for the rest of their lives.
And I know we're exaggerating, but like, okay.
I mean, but like this guy's like older than me and this guy's acting like this. Like, I'm sorry.
I know, he's 30. Isn't that crazy?
His 30s, like, and somehow for as immature as I am, have a better understanding of when someone's like, hey, I'm going to cry on the curb if you leave me, and then you're like, I don't believe you.
What a funny joke. I'm gonna go play fucking friend slop with
friend
Ben.
Slop, yeah.
I don't know where he lives. Anyway,
I don't know
what do you mean you think I'm a loser? What are you talking about? You think I'm a fucking loser? Anyway, I think anyone is a loser if you leave anyone in public.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's kind of like basic hanging out with people etiquette.
Yeah, right.
Don't just leave them alone.
Yeah, at a gas station you yourself described as sketchy.
Yeah.
That, I mean, listen, maybe it wasn't sketchy, but you thought it, though. That's the problem. You, in your eyes, thought it was sketchy.
So obvious that he realized he was doing something wrong. Because why would you ask 5 million times?
Because he started feeling guilty, but he doesn't want to admit.
Yeah. And then why would you text later?
Yeah, commit to it. Commit to the fucking bit that you're an asshole.
My friends have cared more about friends I've never seen, friends across the pond that have cared more about me and my safety than this guy who made you walk to his house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy.
That's insane. I'm sorry.
I don't know. And it is crazy. Like, the fact that this is all a situationship is also crazy.
Yeah, this isn't even like
I've never really been in one.
I will say, though, it's funny, though, in the text, she's like, oh, we're friends. Like, the friendship. It changed.
So that's the whole thing about situationships, though, from what I understand, because I've had friends that have been in them and I've read about them online. I've never been in one. I've dated people, and maybe they
but
thought
never called
we
it
were
like a situationship. Yeah.
No, we've never like sat down and written a contract about what it is and what it isn't.
Yeah.
It's just like we're dating. It's not like we're exclusive, but whatever. Maybe that's what a situationship is.
Yeah,
I
have no clue. Yeah.
From what I assume is you talk
Back
about
in my
it.
day, we just dated.
Or like a friends with benefits. I don't know if that's what a
seems
situationship
more akin.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I definitely had those, but I was like, also knew we were not friends.
Yeah.
Which I think pissed them off. I think they were mad. I think they wanted to be friends, but I was like, that's a lot of work. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that's a lot of emotional labor on me.
Yeah, I'm actually not doing that.
Yeah.
But then I think with situationships, it's harder because it's like...
Is it more ambiguous?
It's like, I think some people think it's like a ramp into a relationship. But I think, honestly, the more I feel learn about it, the more I'm like, it's just kind of like, you guys...
Kind of sounds like it sucks, kind of.
It really
does. I mean, like, you're calling
it...
It's not like, I don't know, like, when you call your relationship that the room that Bill O'Reilly's in...
The room that Bill O'Reilly's in.
When you're in the
so
situation room, I'm sorry. I don't think you have I'm
in a warship.
Dude, I'm in the fucking war room. I'm in the warship, man.
A warship? It's a thing. I'm in a warship.
I'm in a warship. I don't know. I just think it's a little weird.
Goofy going to church. I'm in a warship.
Shut the fuck up, dude. I hope, and I swear to God, I hope in 3 seconds that thing says no more footage.
End the podcast. We're done.
And we're podcast. We're done. We did it. We did it. Fuck this shit.
Anyway, I mean, I've mostly read this because I just want to say PSA to all our younger listeners: never
don't deal with this. Don't leave. Don't be left alone, and don't leave people alone.
If you're hanging out with people, never leave them alone.
Especially in public.
Yes,
because it's shitty to do
at a party, especially if there are drugs and alcohol involved. Never leave them alone.
Yeah.
If we ever have a kid, I'm fucking stressing the shit out of that. There's so many things.
Safety in numbers is unironically so true. You're on
vacation. You need to know where everybody is at all times.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, and it's less about I'm an individual. I'm an adult. I'm gonna go off and do it's more
safety. About safety, and
that's
I care about you. Yeah, and it's not. I don't think you're incapable of being safe. It's just I don't trust other people to care about your safety, and maybe even I don't trust other people to not endanger you. Yeah.
Yes. I mean, there have been so many. It's just true crime shit, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. So many stories of like, oh, this person thought that they were with a big group of friends, and then they're dead. We don't know. They went off by themselves, and then trying to make it like that's their fault for going off by themselves.
But no,
you need to make sure that you know where your friends fucking are. Yeah.
Being a friend is kind of a job. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It is a little bit.
There's some emotional labor you got to do.
Yes,
but it's worth it.
Yeah,
I presume. I don't know. I don't have fucking friends. Fucking.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, but I don't talk to them. That's the awesome part about it. I don't do shit.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have friends.
I don't know. Fucking, you're underreacting.
Yeah,
I'd be the
OP is the person and sister.
Yeah, but you got to tell the sister.
Yeah, your sister's underreacting.
Hey, 2 Reddit podcasters were like, you need to break up, so you got to break up.
Hopefully, they're not together anymore. Thank God. But it is like, don't let it get to this point because this is a dangerous situation.
Yeah.
I also, unfortunately, I am also a young woman who went through multiple events where I was unsafe, and now I look back on it and I'm like, that should have never happened.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why were the people around me just like chill?
Yeah.
With my lack of safety, like
kind of like it's like selfish, you know, like
yeah, it's so weird. Like I had a friend where we went to a club and she was the driver, and we both got really drunk, and which is already dangerous. And then I got so drunk that I had to pass out in the back of her car. And then she left the car with me in it with the door open because she didn't want me to throw up on her seat.
Fucking
so it was
crazy.
completely
Sorry.
unlocked in a parking lot. And luckily nothing happened. But now I look back and I'm like, wow, that was really dangerous. And then she drove home drunk as well. She drove me drunk. It drove me home drunk. And I didn't even know until like the car was moving. So it's like just how horrible we're no longer friends because of different reasons, but that's crazy, right? That
crazy.
Should have been a fucked
genuinely
up
crazy
thing. So I don't know. I mean, it's like just the things can get really dangerous, and one of the golden rules is never leave your friends alone.
Yeah,
when you're out,
and I agree with that.
Yeah. that's my one thing. That's like a 30-year-old definitely should know that.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's trying to make it like, well, you made it sound like it was chill, as if she's the one that controls the situation.
She gave me permission to push you out of my own car. And
so legally,
Your Honor.
Allowed. Your Honor, she said it was chill.
And the fact that you're questioning my moral character is kind of fucking crazy.
Kind of wild.
Kind of fucked up.
Which is like, these posts are the ones that go crazy because it's obviously he's the asshole. And then there are like men's rights activists that are like, but Your Honor.
But Your Honor. Come on.
And people,
come on.
Like, these stories are so important. And I do think these stories existed pre-Reddit, where it's like,
yeah, for sure.
What's her face? This happened to her, blah, blah, blah. And it's like the whispered networks of like, don't do this. Have this lesson so that you could be safe.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah, no.
That was my point in reading it. While also rage baiting everyone, including Josh. And I get to do my dude bro voice.
That's true. That's
sorry, bro. Friend Slop Friday. You're the go to Friend Slop Friday. Dude, repo is not that important.
Dude, fucking,
Mecha Chameleon is not that important.
It really is not that important.
You could do it later.
All right. Am I the asshole for getting my sister a doctor kit?
A doctor kit?
A doctor kit.
Not
like
a doctor?
Kit for a doctor would have.
A kit for a doctor would have?
Yeah, a kit for a doctor would have.
Okay. All right.
My sister, Jem, preteen, just had her birthday party.
Okay.
All of my siblings and I have always been close for the most part. Well, recently, Jem has been expressing interest in being a doctor when she grows up. I'm in the medical field, so I was thrilled. I wanted to get her a doctor kit for her birthday, but when I got to looking, everything seemed too young for her, along with cheap and plastic. Well, I figured I'd had some supplies in my house that I'd outgrown, so who better to give it to?
Wait, giving her like real syringes?
Bone saw.
That's awesome. What the hell?
At the party, Jem opened her very own, quote, doctor kit. I gave her my old stethoscope and BP cuff, pulse ox, a pair of scrubs that would almost fit her, an ace wrap, some disposable supplies from work, a thermometer, procedure mask, and a gown, even an old reflex hammer that one of my doctors offered to throw in.
That's kind of sick.
Nothing was sharp or dangerous.
Okay, all right. That was my only thing. Yeah.
I also taught her how to use it later that night, and she was thrilled.
Oh, that's sick. What the hell?
We could hardly get her to sit down and eat dinner. My heart ached in seeing her so happy for the first time like that in a long time.
No.
Should be the end of the story.
What a nice story. Not the asshole. Thanks for just sharing a nice story with no moral quandary.
r/Reddit wins, yeah.
Reddit wins. Yeah, that's nice.
Yesterday, my mother texted me very upset. She said that the gift was bad because almost all of it was used and I'd upgraded my own stuff to give Jem instead of buying new for her. She said the scrubs didn't fit Jem properly, so Jem was sad that I decided to, quote, cheap out on her. I don't have a lot of money and I try to explain real equipment is expensive.
Yes, I was going to say.
My mother said I should have gone with a different gift then. She said this was a repeat of my brother's, quote, ramen kit all over again.
Why are you giving people kits? I mean, I think it's a cute idea.
Yeah.
And I do like it. But it's like, okay, you are giving multiple
You're a kit motherfucker, aren't you?
You love giving people kits.
I love kits. Call me Knight Rider because I love kit.
I would love a kit. Shut up. You're making me laugh. I would love a kit from someone. It's a funny quirk that OP has, I guess.
I thought my gift had been thoughtful and had shown how I'd been paying attention to her interests, but my mom and Jem have been ignoring me. I didn't mean to offend her, and now I wish I'd never done this stupid present at all. I know they live differently from me, but she seemed happy when she first got it. I could be the asshole because most of what I gave her was used, but I'm not sure. Am I the asshole, Reddit? Edit, adding in a few things that are frequently asked. The ramen kit was for my brother who really, really likes ramen.
Okay.
I bought him all different types of ramen, toppings, and sauce from different countries so he would try them.
That's cool.
I think he ate at least some of it because there was a lot missing from the box when I came to visit, but my mom said the gift was cheap and bad for his health. Also changed some information in the original post being recognizable. I did not expect this to get this big.
Oh, okay.
Fair.
Sorry
Yeah,
if we're making it more. Let us know. We'll take it out.
Yeah.
Fucking. So
what does Jem think?
Are the kids actually saying this, or is it just your mom?
Because it seemed like their mom said
is
it.
upset.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like the mom's like, why didn't you give her a Gucci bag I want? Why can't I have it? This has everything to do with her interests and nothing to do with mine.
Is it bad to give someone something used? Because I feel like the answer is no.
I don't think so. Especially, okay, here's my thing. Because there are shitty gifts.
Yeah.
And there are shitty gift givers. And honestly, most of the time, it's not their fault.
I'm a pretty bad gift giver, I'll be honest. I just like giving people money. I don't want to fucking think.
I mean, when you try, it's good.
I don't want it. Why?
But I don't know. It's I don't know. Okay. I've gotten some pretty bad gifts where they have nothing to do with my interests, and they are also pretty cheap. But I mean cheap like a literal $1.
Oh, okay.
Like,
yeah.
You went to the Dollar Tree, you picked up 3 things, and then you're like, this is Sarah's gift.
Yeah.
And I mean, as I get older, there are less and less gifts. I feel like I would be more appreciative of it, like, weirdly enough.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, you thought of me. Thank you. You know, like, that's kind of cute. But I mean, this I don't think is that. This is not like you went to the Dollar Tree and you got a bunch of like fake flowers and you put them in a vase. Which even then I feel like it's kind of cute. Here, child, have a big old snail.
Here's something you're gonna have to take care of as it dies.
And it never will. That's kind of cute. Actually, never mind. Never mind. That's cute. Fucking, I would like that. Actually, fun.
Learn about death.
That's how you feel with flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I feel for sure.
But I don't know, like my grandma, one time for my birthday, my grandma gave me and I've talked about this before, so some people are like, oh, okay, with the grandma story. A snail that when you pressed it made bubble sounds.
Oh.
And a wooden ghost.
Interesting.
A wooden ghost cutout. And I was 13 years old. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And she was like, no. It's just like some shit your aunt would put outside.
Yeah, just like out like in the front of the front porch as you walk in.
Snail.
Look at my little snail, dude.
And my ghost. Like wouldn't like a live, laugh, love ghost. It just didn't make any fucking sense. I didn't like snails. I didn't like ghosts.
Yeah, so it's like,
I was just like, what?
What the fuck?
And it was like a really bad birthday because my mom also forgot to give me a cake.
Yeah, that sucks.
And it was like a whole thing. And
yeah, feeling like no one's really like, yeah.
She like left me in the Publix parking lot while she went to go get it and was like, all right, I'm going to go get your cake. I was like, thanks,
what, is it your fucking
13.
birthday or something? What are you talking about?
Having a birthday.
That's your problem, kid.
Chill. All right, good. I don't know, but they're definitely bad gifts. I don't think this is a bad gift.
I don't think so either.
It's catered to her interests, and that shit is expensive. Fuck.
I'm gonna be honest with you, yeah. And if you're looking at the cheaper shit where it's plastic and you're like, I think this is gonna break, or it's not high quality, I don't think she deserves this quality of stuff.
Just the blood pressure machine. Like, I've looked into getting them just for us, just cause.
Yeah.
Because I worry that I'm unhealthy all the time.
They can be like...
They can be pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. The scrubs also. Like, I didn't know that doctors have to buy their scrubs.
That is true. Yeah.
That is wild.
So I don't know. Like, maybe if but if the scrubs is like the only thing, like I feel like the rest of it's still okay. But the
you
thing
can also
that I find,
probably hem it. You know.
True. I guess I wonder what size, what this is. It's too big or too small, whatever. But like,
yeah, I don't know.
I think something that is interesting though is that I do wonder why Jem's not responding, because I wonder if Jem does have an issue with what has gotten.
Maybe.
But then I'm also like,
did the mom say
have
that?
something to do with it? Yeah.
Yeah. Like, is it like, oh, I love this stuff, and then the mom's like, oh, that doesn't fit you. That must be really cheap.
Yeah.
As it also seems like the mom doesn't know the price of these things as well, because it is just factually not cheap.
Yeah.
It just isn't. So what's the price that the mom wants?
Yeah, let's put a number.
Put a number.
Give me a number of how much you think your also daughter
is worth. Ladybird
yeah,
scene.
Come on.
Give me a number and I'll pay you back.
Number. Jesus.
That shit fucking was crazy. Yeah. I don't know. I do think the mom is, I mean, maybe the daughter's upset, but I think it still falls onto the mom for not teaching her daughter to be grateful. And I do think it's a good gift. I don't know. It just is.
I don't know. I think used shit can be fine. I think used shit is fine.
I don't know. I
think it's environmentally friendly, not to be woke, but I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah.
If I got used shit from, I've never looked at a gift and been
I
like,
feel
why
like it's
is this not new?
Yeah, I feel like hand-me-downs is a genuine like marketing gimmick to be like, oh, you don't want to just give away your old shit.
Yeah.
Buy new shit.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
Buy some new clothes.
Maybe because we both grew up not like, I don't think either of us grew up poor, but I think both of us.
Not wealthy, I think.
Yeah, like not like every gift was a lot of shit and new.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely feel like more like I was, because my parents owned a house and they still own a house, you know what I mean? So it's like, I think they have a privilege, but I don't think, it definitely was like, I mean, to be fair, once 08 happened, not to blame everything on 08, but once 08 happened, when you work in the hospitality industry and you lose your job.
They're very hand-me-down coded for sure.
Yeah.
Half of the shit that I had in my old house was from your parents because they kept giving me shit.
There is clothes in here, I believe, for you that was given to you by someone in my family at the very least.
She paid for these pants.
Probably, yeah.
I don't know if she gave me these pants, but I think these are pants that she bought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think it's okay to have shit given to you that's used.
Yeah. Like, I mean, it's a gift.
It's a gift. Yeah. It's like,
what the fuck?
How else am I supposed to say that? Yeah. Solved it?
Solved it. r/PetPeeves. Quote unquote, just use Libby. Or, quote unquote, check your public library. I love reading, but getting the books I want legally is so hard because they're so expensive. Then people online will be quick to suggest checking your public library or trying out Libby. However, I am in a third world country where our libraries are underfunded, and if you do want to suggest a book, you need to submit an application, provide an academic reasoning, wait for months with no confirmation that it will be accepted, and then get denied due to lack of funding. Public libraries are simply not an option if I want to read the books I'm interested in. Also, to go back to why it's so expensive to buy books, my local bookstores don't sell the books I want, and local online stores don't have them either. So my only option is Amazon, but the prices are higher than I'm used to, and to get it cheaper, I'd need to buy a Kindle. I'm not bashing public libraries or apps that use them either. I'm just annoyed when people online give me advice to check my public library, as it does not apply to me. The state of public libraries just isn't that great. That advice is perfectly sound if you have a wonderful library, something I just don't have access to.
Huh.
Yeah.
You know, I was worried for a second. I'm like, what is big publisher trying to say about public libraries? But
so this is my thing too, because Reddit responded by being like, listen, I get it, but
I love that butt. Where's that butt coming from?
Reddit,
hey girl, what's that butt do?
Reddit is an anonymous internet platform, so you have to say where you're from. And if you don't say where you're from, people are gonna assume America.
I mean, yeah. And to be fair, I fall down that pitfall every single time.
To which I'm like, what, isn't that the fucking point of the post? They're saying essentially,
I'm not in America and you guys are acting like I'm American.
Everything is American.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely valid as a pet peeve because it's fucking annoying.
That's the most valid pet peeve. And then also, it's a pet peeve when people in the pet peeve subreddit are still doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, I don't understand how anyone can be like, it's people that will be like, America fucking sucks. I hate everything about it. Donald Trump sucks. I'm fucking anti-American, blah, blah, blah. And the moment somebody not from America will be like, stop assuming everything is American, please. It's annoying.
Fuck you. We're the greatest country.
Fuck you. You should. It's like all of a sudden they turn into like a nationalist. And you're like, well, what the fuck?
Yeah, where does that come from? Yeah,
it
is weird.
I think it really is just, I don't want to do the extra work of thinking about other countries.
You know what's crazy too?
Yeah.
Selfishly, I feel like you can still think about America with this same thing because I'm willing to bet there's a lot of places in America that, kind of like how there's like food deserts almost, where it's like it's hard to get like
literacy
actual
deserts.
Yeah, literally, where like libraries aren't funded. Like we live in Orlando, and I think the library system seems to be relatively well funded.
It's really good. Well, I don't think it's well funded, but it's really good.
It's for what it is. It's like,
it's fantastic. They do a great job.
I can go on Libby and I can go on the e-reader or whatever and maybe get a loan for a book that I'm interested in.
Yeah.
And you do that too, because then it usually it leads to like, oh, people are using the library, we should keep this, you know. And the library is a really good public resource in a lot of places.
Yeah,
and they should be funded more everywhere.
Yes, I agree.
So yeah, I can understand, like, even in America, can still be a pet peeve, I'm willing to bet, if you live in an area that's like not well funded. Which
I will say, weirdly enough, I do feel like there are people that say just use Libby to any problem. I don't know what. I'm sorry. Like, I feel like I'm saying an unpopular opinion, but like,
I feel like it does
it's
feel like
evangelical,
catch-all almost. Like,
it's like you mentioned some books around people, and it's like, oh, but that's so expensive. Just use Libby. I was like, okay.
Can I be honest? I'm definitely the person in this relationship where I'm like, hey, look, Sarah, I got this on Libby, and then you're like, I bought it.
No, I pirated it, but I'm joking. But no, I actually use Libby a lot. I actually use Libby to like to get just like general knowledge. Like I like cool. We were running a Pirates D&D campaign, so I just looked up I took out a bunch of books from Libby about pirates, which is really cool. I don't know, I do feel like and I do feel like libraries should be funded in general, not to move the goalposts, but like I worry that it can become like you're not using the public library.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not an individual problem, which I do think in general people are not using libraries enough.
I agree with that.
Absolutely.
But also I can recognize that for a lot of people, a library is a privilege.
Yes. Yeah. I think this is an instance where it is a bit more nuanced and Reddit is failing.
What?
Is failing.
You're telling me Reddit?
The script, you know?
Oh, Christ.
Yeah. They're like, actually, I know it's nuanced, but
fuck you.
That's too hard to think about.
I don't want to think about it.
Don't want to.
I'm not. Listen, you go to the library. I'm not going to the library. I don't want to think.
It's something that baffled my mind because it is a bunch of people that are, you would assume, pro-thinking because they're pro-Libby. And then in a moment, somebody's like, well, my situation is different. It's like, well, then fuck you. Like,
I don't want to think about this.
Fuck off.
What?
Why are you bringing it up? And it's like, cuz?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You're literally, I'm just trying to describe how I feel about something.
Right.
And I'm using I'm stating factually what I go through. And then Reddit's like, anecdotal fallacy.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like fucking.
That's funny.
Shut up, Reddit.
It's so silly.
Fuck up.
Oh, man.
I don't know. I do think, virtue signal real quick. Use your library if you can.
Yeah.
And
if you got one.
Yeah.
And yeah, we should be funding our libraries
more. Yeah. And other countries, we should be actually, if the United States wants to be this foreign superpower, maybe we should send money for libraries.
Yeah. And I guess it is more of a nuanced thing with literacy too, because I see this too when people are talking about like kids not being literate. It's like, it's not completely the parents' fault. It's not completely the teacher's fault. It's not completely the kid's fault.
Yeah.
It's a harder
harder, more fucked up issue, and I think it's why a lot of people don't want to engage with it because it's a hard issue. Yeah,
you have to listen to everyone involved, and
it
like at some point, if you have parents that really care about reading and you have teachers that really care about reading, there are some kids that won't read.
Yeah,
And
I think another thing too is like even if we were to find a solution, it's not going to be overnight.
Yeah,
it's going to take a lot of time, and that sucks.
Yeah, it's people want
immediacy with it. All right, Misty, do you want to go out? Solved illiteracy?
Yeah.
We did it.
And that was a good slap.
That was a good slap. And if you think otherwise, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Sorry,
you think differently than us? Fuck off.
Sorry, I think I told you about this, but there's a Roy Scovel bit in the latest special where it's talking about like, because it's a lot of specials about sex. He's talking about like, how do you learn how to eat out someone?
Yeah.
And like,
you watch Sinners.
Yeah, you watch Sinners. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, you don't talk to your dad about that. It's like, you're not tossing the football around. It's like, hey dad, you eat mom out? Hey dad, you eat mom out? Hey dad, you eat mom out? And then at some point he just goes like, if you're not laughing at this, fuck you. Fuck you. And it's so good.
It's so that I can imagine Rory Scovel doing it. It's so him coded.
Yeah. It's so good.
All right, last one.
Last one, and it's a simple one.
And I'm running on fumes. Let's go.
Yeah. Am I the asshole for reporting my ex-best friend's sister for rear-ending me?
It probably is a simple one, but it is funny to do the relationship math all in the front. Top loaded.
It's a very complicated, except...
Fuck, ex-best friend's sister's cousin's dog.
Fuck this shit.
Fuck.
I, 21 female, was driving late at night and came to a stop at a red light.
Okay.
5 seconds in, and a car rear-ends me that sends my car violently shaking down a few feet.
Oh.
I'm holding my steering wheel completely shocked and utter a few what the fucks before getting out of the car with my phone, glaring at whoever is driving.
Yeah.
I immediately take photos of their license plate and the damage, then tell them to lower their window down.
Oh my god, they did it. They wouldn't get out.
If we just stay still.
They can't.
They can't see me.
They're a T-Rex. Yeah, they're a dinosaur.
Last person you want to rear end is a T-Rex. Yeah. I recognize the people in the car.
Somebody needs to draw that.
Yeah, someone.
Someone draw it.
Gamers, time to rise up. Yeah. I recognize the people in the car. Male 23, driver, and female 19, passenger. Female 19 is my ex-best friend's little sister who just had a baby a few weeks ago with her husband, who was driving. They say they're sorry and not to call the police, but I absolutely can't do that because I can't pay for the damage without telling my insurance what happened.
Yeah, and you need a police report for your insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ultimately, I call the police and we wait for them to get there and get through that whole situation with making the report and whatnot. We're getting ready to leave and they tell me they're sorry again, but I just tell them to be careful, especially since they just had a baby.
Yeah.
Fast forward to the next day, my ex-best friend DMs me on Instagram, telling me off about not letting them go when they just had a baby and now their insurance bill is about to get higher. First of all, why am I being told off? Smartest Redditor.
Thank you so
Smartest
much,
Reddit post I've ever read in my life.
Thanks so much. Yeah.
Yeah. Stand up for yourself. Thank Christ.
Finally. Holy crap.
Second of all, their insurance bill is none of my business.
Thank God somebody said it.
She kept going off about how they're struggling, and I honestly feel that for them, but so am I. Should I have let them go?
No.
No.
I mean, I don't like calling the police, but it's also like if you need to do it for your insurance, you need to do it.
Yeah,
You're supposed to drive off in a fucked up car.
Which, you know what sucks
fault?
too? It's also like not a guarantee that the report's gonna like actually be good for you. I'm thinking of the Mike Birbiglia special where the police report said that he hit himself with his own car.
Yeah.
So it's also like you are still kind of gambling that these cops are going to be competent at their jobs.
Yeah, if they fuck up on the paper, and I worked at a law office where most of it was car accidents.
Makes sense, yeah.
The police report usually is what people go off of, which sucks because then they can just say the wrong thing.
Yeah.
But it's also at these law offices, people know that cops will fuck up. So they'll try and get...
What do you mean the same group of people that will use flock cameras to stalk their wives are also getting wrong information on the reports?
Yeah.
Especially when they hit someone else with a car.
Yes, believe it or not. Yeah, and it's like, it's up to you to say, like, that's not what happened or find a witness or something.
Yeah.
Witnesses are usually pretty good. And then also, like, if you're around someone and somebody saw the accident, get their information as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of that. Or maybe they can get, like, street cameras or something. If there are street cameras.
Yeah.
Or I guess now flock cameras. Or
no, that's
whatever.
not the reason why we use them. No, we don't use them for that.
But no, I mean, I don't know. I think what else could you do?
Yeah, it's like you gotta do what you gotta do. I get it.
Yeah.
Especially if there's like, I mean, I don't know how bad it was, but if it sent your car a few feet ahead,
yeah,
that's pretty bad.
Yeah, if it fucked up your car, then yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. If
it was like a ding, I mean, even then, you're well within your right.
I'd be like,
to do whatever.
Because I mean, haven't you also said too that like there's a chance in the coming days that you have like an injury? Yeah.
Any car, even minor ones, quote unquote, you can still have it's usually can fuck up your neck and back. And depending on how bad the accident is, and you know, if you have a fucked up back already or something, it might worsen the injury. So yeah, that is like a big deal, especially with everybody's lifestyle is sitting down now.
True. Yeah.
Most of the time. Yeah.
Same. Yeah.
So it can really fuck up your life. And that's, yeah.
I feel like, I don't know, you did the right thing that you had to do for yourself. I don't know why they're not driving safe.
At the very least, I don't think you did anything wrong. You're just operating by the book.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I really don't like saying it's cool to call the cops because I don't think it is, but I'm also like, I've not gotten into a car accident ever in my life. I don't know what I would do.
I will say the only time I've I've hit someone with my car. Not someone. I hit another car with my car.
Yes.
I did not run.
You did not run a person over.
I had a daydream that I was in Grand Theft Auto 5 and I went a little loose. I hit someone. I backed into someone else's car and I think I stayed there.
The guy was like, which, by the way, you're not supposed to do this too.
Yeah.
Because usually people will be like, all right, just give me money. And you should not do that. Because any settlement at the crime scene, the accident scene is what is seen as like a settlement. And you can't really.
And he really did not have any damage. I got the most of the damage.
He was so upset. He was really upset.
Yeah. So I think I paid him like
me what was wrong with you.
And you want to know what the answer is?
Unironically,
I was horny.
You were so horny.
I was so horny because we were leaving the 7-Eleven to go fuck at your place. Yeah.
And you were so horny that you backed up into another.
But I paid him money.
Completely new truck. It cost you like $300.
Yeah.
Or something.
But I paid him.
Yeah.
So I'm safe. Remember, guys, having money solves all your issues. That's the lesson I want you to take away from that.
The poor dude. It wasn't that you fucked up his paint job, and which could have been. I believe. That
could have been 300. Yeah.
He said he had a buddy or something. It probably was more than 300, and you got off.
But because
it was
of my boyish charm, I got away with it. Yeah.
It was
just
really
being
funny.
Like, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Just fucking like a sausage in my pants. Just guys like, what the fuck?
And while you're in the 7-Eleven or the Circle K or wherever
it was 7-Eleven. I remember
7-Eleven. Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah. In the 7-Eleven, getting the money, and the guy comes up to me, he's like, "Is he like, what's wrong?" And I just had to be like, "He's tired."
Sure. Yeah.
He's just really tired.
But to be fair, all of my fender benders I've had, I was tired of some kind. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and it's also, I mean, you haven't had an accident since then. You become a more safe driver, I feel like.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know. It is important. Like, I do think OP made a good point to be like, you have a kid now.
Yeah.
Don't rear end people.
Yeah. I don't know. Shit.
Yeah.
It's not on me that you rear ended me.
Yeah. I don't think it's on. I think that's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. No, not the asshole, I think.
Yeah.
Solved it?
Solved it.
We solved rear-ending people?
We did it.
So it'll never happen again.
Yeah.
We did it.
We did it.
And that's our show, dude.
That's our friggin' show.
Sarah.
Yeah.
What do you want to friggin' plug?
Art Fight is over. So thank you everybody that attacked me on Art Fight. I tried to get back as many people as I could, even from last year. So so I try to do that. If I didn't get you, I'm sorry. I will try to get you next year. Because you can no longer upload attacks anymore. So it's done. Sorry. I did have plans, but best laid plans. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, I get it.
Yeah. So that's done. If you want to see all the attacks that I made, you can go on Artfight, my Artfight profile. That's O'Heron, ThatSoHeron. I'm also on Tumblr and Instagram by the same name, and Blue Sky as well.
Hell yeah.
ThatSoHeron.
I'm Joshua Chinland on most things, a guy nicknamed JC on Twitch. I stream Tuesdays and sometimes Fridays at 5 p.m. Eastern. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the gosh darn bell, rate us 5 stars on Apple and Spotify podcasts, hype the video on YouTube, share the video and podcast with everyone you know and love. Spread the word. Patreon, Buy Me a Coffee, those websites, APWSTR. Your support helps out so much.
It does.
Also, we have merch. Merch is down in the description as well. All of our mutual aid links are down in the description as well.
Yeah.
Everything's just down there.
It's down there. Get on in there.
Get on in there. Yeah. Just look up, have a little peek under the hood and just see what's up. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day. See you in the next one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm so tired.
I'm so tired. I'm losing it, man.
I know.
I wonder if part of it is like, I don't know how long we've been doing this because I don't see the time on the cameras anymore.
It's also really because I didn't have breakfast or lunch.
That explains it. I only had a bagel.
That I think is the.
I don't know. I think that's something that's different.
Bigger one.
That's something different. I think.
At the most, I've had coffee and a soda, and that's all I've had.
Yeah,
today.
that's there's calories in there. There's energy in that.
There is.
We don't need to. Have you heard of this thing called Soylent? You can just drink your calories nowadays.
I'm not drinking people.
You seem to be cool with it every time you.
All
drink
right.
a little
Okay.
bit.
All right.